but the music is okay. Yes, it's okay. Good morning, Tom. Hello there. You're like a zoomer, like you're like a real zoomer. Wait, give me a second. This is so satisfying. I don't know if you can see it. Probably you can, but I'm gonna show you that a bit closer, a bit up close. Look how it's coming out of the moment of satisfaction. Hi Tom, you're like a real zoomer writing chat GM instead of the good morning. Next time you gotta write the G N for a good night. Like a real zoomer. You know, the zoomers are super lazy to even write the whole message. Joining into that so quickly, so quickly. You gotta think about who you're gonna be in a couple of months. I will. Oh yes. Hello Jessica, CP check. Thank you very much. How are you today? Hope you're feeling good. I hope you're in the mood. Oh my god, cutie. Oh my god, good morning. Good morning, crazy. Are you on the stream? I can't believe my eyes. Let me just wake up a little bit. I'm awakened. Jesus, hello there. How are you? Go back to the other camera, please. Yeah, but would you like to look at what exactly? I love the jumper. Oh, it's very actually it's a very warm jumper and it's really giant. It's actually huge. But you know, it's like I'm like a cloud. Thank you very much. I'm very happy about it. About all, very. Oh, oh. Okay, it sounds very fake, but okay. Hello, Pikachu. Welcome. Looks cozy. Good morning, Jesse. Good morning, Jesse. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Pikachu. Good morning, everyone. Absolutely. There is a private good morning to you, and I hope that you're gonna have a fantastic Friday. Crazy, are you doing something on this Friday? What are you doing this Friday? Tell us all. Tom too? Oh damn. Yeah, Tom is also here in the morning time. He's actually day off. You can invite him somewhere if you want to, for example, to the Europa Park. Europa Park is not working right now, right? At the winter time. Hi Wacky! Hello there! I forgot, you're 21, right? Oh, I wish, sweetheart. I wish. I wish. Sis, please give some followers. That's not how it works. If people like your content, they're gonna follow to 100%. You just do your stuff. Hey, you're so cute. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Only if you could share followers, you know, like that's just for you. You know, I just gotta take those people and put it to you. Take that. Take it all. I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy. Take it all if you want to. They're working. We're closed in January. So they are working, but how the roller coasters are working if it's fucking winter? I'm just curious. It's winter right now, and it's still working. All of the rolling coasters are still functioning. What? You missed the message saying what I'm happy about the package arrived. Oh, I see. I just didn't. Ah, I see. The package arrived just now, just today. Oh, that's so exciting. Congratulations. Waki also got his package arrived today, or was it yesterday? Waki, was that yesterday delivered, right? I'm just looking at my Twitch statistics and it says famous followers Coxie. Oh, hell yeah. Does it say famous followers right now? No way. Hello there, Crazy. Hello there once again. How is it possible she looks 18? Wait until I'm 25. At 25, I'm gonna look 30. So, no worries about that. So, I liked your hair, by the way. Oh, they're such a mess. They are such a mess after the braid. After the braid. Good morning, Raquel, for you too. Shout out to Darren who's flying over to Scotland today and probably already landed. Shout out to him. Hope nothing bad is gonna happen. Oh, I don't know what's happening with my face. I think I have a stroke. Dome, it's so nice. So you're gonna decorate your Christmas tree right now? Is that what you wanted? This, I think that I also put. I'm not 100% sure though. So I don't remember if we talked about that, but I think there was something about the bookmark with the turtles, and I thought that I sent it to you, but I didn't. But I'm not sure if this time I put it, so I can't talk about this. I can't say that. Did you? Was it? Yeah, there was a bookmark. Okay, good. Because last time when I wanted to send you the bookmark, I forgot about this, and then my brain mixed out already, and I'm like, hello Frank. So you think you will look old soon? Yeah, pretty much like old women. Pretty much like old women. You can have baby face for like 30. So at 25, that's when the woman body starts changing completely, and it's a proven fact by like it's fact that at 25 it changes a lot. And yes, I'm telling you, death at 25, my dears. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Tell Twitch to stop threatening me. Your 10 gift sub batch will become inactive in 4 days. Gift at least one sub to keep it. They're trying their best to support the streamers that are, that are streaming. They're trying their best, to keep it up. Hello, Rafe. Welcome in. How are you today? Hello there. This time you put it in. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay, I hope you're gonna like your small little gift for Christmas. I hope you're gonna enjoy that and put it on your Christmas tree. Psychopath. Psychopath because you put up the Christmas tree only on the days of, Christmas, which is wild. You gotta put it up only on the, on the 1st of December, and then you're settled for the whole entire month. But he has a real Christmas tree, so maybe that's the thing. I like your hair. Oh my god, it's so hairy. Wow, like a real hair. There were some people actually that are like really asking me if those hair are the wing. And I was just looking at them and be like, so you think out of all the hair that's exist out here as a wig, I would pick this? Like this, like barely anything, liquidish? You think that I would? So yeah. Hello there, XXX. Wow, what another person with an XXX. Why not XXXX? I don't know if you remember me, but I have an awesome song. I think you will love it. Oh, thank you. But friends ease, does that mean I would be more likely to give the sub if they didn't send threats? They're sending those threats. I don't see any type of threats or anything. They don't tell me like ask your community to donate saps. They don't threaten me. Imagine if they would threaten the streamer. That would be so kind of sad at the same time, because the Twitch would threaten streamers like, if you're not getting 25 subs, you're off, absolutely deleted from the platform. If you're not getting 25 subs a month, you're deleted from that platform for good. With a knife to the neck. You gotta make your, well, it seems like it might be the truth thing that if you're not gonna make 25 subs a day, then you will, not be able to run this platform. So I don't know. I'm just thinking about that. It could, in theory, happen. Who does threat you? Twitch, really? The Twitch sent message that gift one sub to not lose your 10 subs badge. So yeah, that's what they say. But it's not really a threat, but it is kind of at the same time. Can you listen to? Sorry, I can't. I think you will love it. Appreciate your kindness that you think that I would love the music, but I'm good, thank you. But I appreciate your kindness anyway. Thank you for spending your time, for writing in the chat what I should listen to. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're gonna be in my heart, but I'm not gonna listen to the goddamn song. Hey, imagine me forced to stream on Twitch. Kick I'm in. You're not forced to stream, I think. If you sign the contract, you gotta do what you gotta do, People are like weird. They're like signing the contracts and then be like, oh, I'm forced to do this because you fucking signed a contract and you got money for that. You gotta suck a penis if you got the contract, I swear. I mean, if this says in the contract, you can't be like, oh, somebody asked me, like, I signed a contract and it says suck a penis in it. I signed it up. I got money for this, but I didn't suck a penis. Wow. Wow, okay. I did the math. How hosting your stream costs Twitch around 25k a year. That's a lot of subs they need to get even. That's what I said. I told you like million times that Twitch is very like into minus. It goes really into minus because to keep all of these videos, to keep that all live going for all those streamers, for million streamers, they're like really, it's just the drainage of money. It's just drainage of money. They're asking for subs because there gotta be like at least not that big of a drainage. It's gotta be not that big. So I don't know how much is gonna how long is it gonna last, but I think Amazon has the biggest amount of in the world money, so I think they're good. You can't have some projects that are draining you out. You can. It's not so bad. Just a hobby for your heart. So, Mr. Haywater, hello. It's been a while. Hi, Chris. How's your Christmas market? He didn't go there. He didn't go. Hello, Rudy. Welcome. I think on the Saturday and Sunday I'm going to Lisbon. Today I'm gonna book a ticket for the bus and ticket for the apartment where I'm gonna stay. And I'm gonna go to the Christmas markets out there. Could you recommend some good Christmas markets to show on stream for 2 days? I'm thinking about going to the village, the Christmas village. And also, I was thinking about maybe going somewhere in Lisbon to see some Christmas activities. If you have a free time, can you please tap me all the places where I can go, just as you are local here? I'm gonna Google that anyway, but still, if you know some very cool places to show, the Christmas ones that are in Lisbon, that not, like far away from Jeddah, maybe you can tell me. What the t-shirt you have on today? Still wearing Wacka's t-shirt? No, today is a different one. Today, the one that I think somebody gifted me that from Madrid. I think there was somebody who gifted me that t-shirt, and when the person went to Madrid, so I have this Madrid t-shirt on. I usually don't wear that, but don't wear that in a daily basis, just like as my pajama. This is my pajama. This is what I'm wearing as when I sleep. This Madrid one. But it's a contract, free will, woohoo! You don't know. You gotta do like you can't you don't really no. It's not. It's contract. Everything that written in the contract. If you sign it up, you gotta accept that the rules of the contract will not be broken. So you gotta do things that you promised to do in the contract. You even can get sued for that if you're not following the contract. Because depends what. I think some contracts even say what they're gonna do to you if you're not gonna follow it. So yes, the contract, it's not a free will. I mean, you sign it up by your free will, but if you if you sign it up by your free will and you're willingly sign up this contract, you gotta follow the rules. This is just the way how the business works. Pal will keep them in business. Yeah, Pal will keep them in business, but not for a very long time, right? He's like 87 years old, bro. He's almost dying. Missed your face. Oh, thank you. Here I am. I was here actually all the time, so... Can you skateboard? I don't know how to stop. I know how to drive, but I don't know how to stop with a skateboard. What do you mean? I didn't go to the Christmas market. I did plenty of times. I enjoyed them. But they are ridiculously expensive, so it's not a lot of fun. But other than that, I have been to Christmas markets in other cities. You didn't go to yours one, right? The one that you're talking about. Chris said that the one that he has at his at his city, he doesn't know because he's in that like all life he lives there. Try to find the best hot wine shop on Christmas market. Mulled wine, Acculation. Mulled wine, not hot wine. Mulled wine. Aww, that is so sweet. Isn't it Glintwain? Isn't it? Hello, Matter. Welcome. How are you today? Hello, how are you today? How's your day going? Hi. I will probably need to do some tests today with the IRL stream again to do the test to see if that's working and if everything is functioning, because I didn't pop up the thing. As always, when I want to start IRL streams, I again need to get the SIM card. I need to pay for the Restream platform. Always the same thing, that I stream for 2 days and I'm like, okay, I'm good for the rest of the month. Terry, and hello there, welcome. How are you today? Hiya. Are you Scottish by any chance? Like, it's not like I'm asking that because I'm Scottish, just I'm curious. I'm just curious. I have a Scottish friend that writes all the time the same thing that you just did. I have the solution. Just get the SIM card, but don't pay. That's what solution? I love that solution. I like to get things and not pay for them. Coxie is Scottish, just confirmed. No, no. No, I mean Scotland is cool, but not that good. They can't have all. They can't have all. They can't have me in it. They can't have all. The same for the USA. They can't have all. Nope, not Scottish. Where are you from? If it's not a secret. If it's a secret, keep it as a secret, as you wish, as you wish. I don't want to irritate you somehow with, annoying questions. I also would like to show you something. I finished the other day after the stream, I did my business, and then I decided to finish that quickly. The thing I have, but look, so, right here. So I made this. This is the, this is a sleeve for the lighter, The Last of Us inspired, with The Last of Us fungus on it. with the different plants and with the different mushrooms and different type of acne on the face. It's a zombie. My dears, I baked it, and if you're curious how I baked it already with because I couldn't take it off. So, and the one that I used, the lighter, this lighter is empty, and I baked it with the lighter that is empty, and it didn't explode, my dears, because I did it right. I did it right and it didn't explode. Maybe I got lucky or something, but I'm not gonna bake anymore the same way. I saw some videos how people are doing this. They put some foil to this, and then they remove the lighter, and then they put it to bake. So, but anyway, so this is what I have. But do you know what? So I showed this to Paulina the other day, and she's like, "Oh, I have a question. Actually, I don't like big. Maybe is there a chance to you to do this with a clicker or what's clipper?" I'm like, "What?" So I'll need to make it now with a clipper, because she says that, "Oh, clipper is the best. Please, can you use it with this? I would appreciate that." Bitch, you didn't say me earlier. IL content from Foxy would make me a little happier. Oh, good. Then you're gonna be happy on Saturday and Sunday. So I'll need to remake that and make that on the clipper, as they say. I like to get things and don't pay for them. Russian lady 2024. I mean, it's not only Russian lady. There are many ladies like that. I like to get things and don't pay for them. You? Except for my beer love, but it's more Irish, I guess. Oh, a beer love, I think it's more Irish. It's not that much of a Scottish. Spook, hello there. How are you? Anything for Paulina? Yeah, I mean anything for real, because I wanted to make her a little gift, and she always says that she doesn't need anything. So I decided to, to make this sleeve for them. I really want to learn how to make more of them, and then just sell them and just customize them and sell them. These are so cool. I want the world to have them. Um, Based on your name and the name of your friend, do you have Eastern European roots by any chance? I'm Russian. Wow, oh my god, Paulina is such a moody bitch. Unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, I already made this, and I'm like, it's a prototype. I'm gonna make the same one, but for the bigger big, to have more, mushrooms on it. It's just like, oh, actually, I don't like big. Oh, you bitch, you have no choice. So, did she end up using the jar for storing drugs? Yeah, the hashish. She stored for hashish. The weed. She said that the weed is too big to store inside that jar. Yeah, hashish. She stores hashish in it. Yeah, I haven't really visited anything yet, but I will look it up. Thank you, Rodi. I would absolutely appreciate that, because the more already I'm going to Lisbon, so I'd like you to take a look at this maybe later today, so we can discuss on where I can go, because you are, as a local, I think that you know more places that are actually beautiful and worth to show on stream for the Christmas theme. That's why I thought about your accent slipping from time to time. Yeah. Yeah, that's me. That's it. Oh, same here. You're from Russia. Oh, nice. From what part of Russia are you? You have make mugs that look like that? I don't think I made mugs like look like this. No, I did a mug that looked like a demon cat. But yeah, you can. Yeah, well, there is a way. I saw that people making covers like that, sleeves like that from mugs with polymer clay. But honestly, to be completely like transparent with you, I don't know if you can like dish. I don't think you can dishwasher that. You can dishwash the polymer clay. You can. You gotta be like, so to wash the cup, you gotta be really careful to wash it on the side of polymer clay. Polymer clay is very strong material, but still, you gotta be gentle with this. And I was thinking about maybe I should make a cup like this, but then it's going to be you gotta be really delicate when you're cleaning it. Legalizing weed would make me happier. Well, or decriminalizing it also would make you happier, unless you're selling it. Unless you're selling it. Thank God she uses multiple drugs so she could choose the one that fits in the jar. Yeah. Hashish and weed, it's more or less the same thing. So, um, near Moscow, 400 kilometers. Well, nearby Russian standards. 400 kilometers. Wow. Wow. Well, yes, I was in Yekaterinburg before that. When I was in Russia, I lived in Yekaterinburg pretty much all my life, and near that in a small village. I love when you take a known dishwasher and turn it into a verb, to dishwash something. Absolutely amazing. Yes, because I can. Because I can. You know what I was thinking? So, wait, this is it, by the way. It's actually look very pale, but I'm thinking about if I'm gonna add, like gloss on that, it's gonna look really brilliant. But this is how it looks like right now. Let me just pull up the, wait, I think I need to change the SEO and put it a bit smaller because it's a bit too bright. So this is what I did. It has those pimples. Not pimples, but I don't know what it's called. In the zombies usually have those acne. Those acne here, and they look really terrifying. And I decided to add it because I mean zombies always have that, and this is the zombie inspired, the Last of Us inspired with the fungus, so I decided to do this. So this is the eye. The eye look really tired. This is a bit of the mushrooms in here. I tried to make veins, but something didn't really work out that much, but still. This is on the side also the pimples, and this is also these type of like fungus that is the mushroom like this. So this is how it turned out to be. This is what it is now, the lighter case. There is a problem, my dears. There is a birthmarks. It's not a birthmarks. It's pimples, like pimples with the dirt. I think this one. If I was a smoker, I would want it. That's what I'm saying. I want to make. The thing is that I need to buy from Amazon. That is .com. I want to buy the cases, the iron cases, for that to make better versions of this. Because like right now, if you want to light it up, like if you're holding it, like you can hold that perfectly. Because when I was sculpting that, I made it in the way that you can hold it. That it's pointy here, so it's like for one finger and for another one. So you hold it, and if you see, it slippers down. Yes, cause yes, oh yes, But the only way to actually use this one, it's a prototype. I did this for the first time, so that makes sense that I have a lot of mistakes. But at least it holds on there just by the default. But still, next time I'm gonna make here a cover. So it's gonna be a cover here, like it's gonna be covered. Maybe here I'm in the middle. I'm gonna have a hole, but it's gonna be covered by the default. And then like right now to use this one, you can hold with your pinky right there on the bottom, and then kind of like started. You see? But if you don't hold it on the bottom, then it's gonna sleep out. Well, I couldn't understand that, so yeah, I looked it up. It's called pustules. Pustules are a type of pimple that contain yellowish pus. Yeah, this is it. Yes, exactly. That's exactly. And it's very gross, and I decided to add it on the zombies to be even more gross. So, ergonomics are important. Yes, the one how you hold it, so I decided to make that it's going to be, convenient to hold. Why would it need a hole in the bottom? I don't know. I was just watching the videos from the internet, how people made it, and then didn't make the hole in the bottom. I don't know. There, it has a hole. I don't know if it's for air or if it's like refueling or something, but it has a hole on here and I don't know if it's like necessary to use all the time. So but I'm anyway gonna make that hole just in case. So yeah, it contains a lot of what? Poos. It contains a lot of poos. Yes, poos. Names out. What story? What thing? I said never has poos coming out of her face. No, never had that. Glue some cupboard there. No, it's not gonna be beautiful then. If you need access to the hole, you could just take it out. Take out the whole thing instead. Would be easier. Yeah, but this way, if it's just like for example the bare clay, this way I'm afraid that it might be too. You can like wear off and it's gonna become loose. I have no idea. I just made that for the first time, and I don't know how it is with some time of using, so you can't really like always take it off and take it on, take it off and take it on, take it off and take it on. So the idea is you take it on and then wait until your I don't know, like thing ran out, and then maybe you change it on another but or like refill it. So I can't be like 100% sure that it's very survivable in the case of if it can withstand a lot of time of using, of of like a lot of time put it out and pull it up. I don't know, because it might get loose. It might get loose. Hello there, Paris. More ass sound. Oh, like, oh, okay. Oh, oh, I see. Okay. Hello there, horny man. How's your day going? Hello there. How are you? Uh, the hole is to refill. Yeah, this one is to refill, and then you can just in theory make a hole. And if person one, they can put on the one lighter and just refill it all the time in theory. If you really want something gross for design, look up teratoma. It's something. I think I heard that. I think I saw that actually. I think I saw that, and yes, yes, I saw those. Yeah, I know those things actually. I think that people are being. I saw some of the some of the lighters that were expired by this. They had it in the title. So yes, a lot of people, for some reason, people are making a lot of gross sleeves for the lighters. Some like, you know, like these, for example, with the zombies, you know, with the zombies and fungus, or just with eyes and with, you know, like weird blood with a lot of muscles in here. I don't know why people do this, but they just do this. So I like the way you decorated your room for Christmas. Are you Christian? I'm not, but I decorated the room anyway. Look at this. Look at this. I have this all here, the Christmas tree, and the Christmas tree, and my own homemade ornaments on it, like right away, right away. Right away. It's a good predictor of your future appearance if you keep smoking. Yes, yes, yes. That's pretty much how you're gonna turn out. You turn out in the zombie from The Last of Us, in the clicker from The Last of Us with the fungus on your face. You're gonna turn into that if you continue smoking. Yes. All my biological knowledge comes from House dot D dot, the building of Isaac game. What is that? The house MD? Is that the game also? Fox statue is cute. Oh, thank you very much. I made it myself, by the way. I made it myself. This is a absolutely handmade little dude with handmade clothes. So it took me ages to make, but still. House is a great show. What is it about? Is it also about the mushrooms? We were just talking about the mushroom yesterday, because this is when I start to make the lighter case. Oh, oh, I might have seen it, or maybe not. No, I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have. It's oh, I don't think I watched The House. No, I don't think so. Maybe I will need to watch it later. Thank you very much for the recommendation. It's about a doctor in the hospital. No, I didn't watch that. I gotta watch that for sure, because you know I saw that, and for some reason I thought I did, but I didn't watch this 100%. So, is it about what? It's about mushrooms. Doctor in the hospital that does mushrooms, or why? Good day to you, Respawn. Good day for you too. Anyway, I like anything. When I do art, for example, I don't really look at stuff. Like right now I'm watching the Black Mirror, because I didn't watch that before, and I'm just sitting and making my art and watch the Black Mirror, for example. That's but I don't at the same time watch. I kind of watch, but not at the same time, you know. I'm in my art, but I'm listening and looking sometimes from time to time, like this. So I wouldn't say it's like 100% watching, because I'm like I'm doing stuff, you know. I'm doing stuff. House MD show is superior. I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this. Thank you. It's mix of biological drama and detective. Oh my god, why I still didn't see it? Wait, what? That's weird. That's weird. No way. This is genuinely no way. Medical drama. Ah. Well, it's medical drama and detective. That's something that I would absolutely love to watch. This is so interesting, because I love detective. I'm a big fan of detectives. Detectives. I read detectives. I watch detectives. I love detectives, and I want to play a detective game, by the way, but I didn't buy it. I didn't even look at it. I hate doing something about watching a movie series, because I just end up rewinding all the time. I don't hate it, because I need to have something in the background. For example, I don't watch something that is really interesting, that I like a lot. For example, I would never watch The Last of Us while I'm doing something, because I love The Last of Us, you know, and I just can't I can't skip a single second of it. I can't skip any type of lore or anything, any movies, any of this. I cannot skip it. I love The Last of Us series. But with other TV series, I can do this because I don't really care that much. I don't give a shit about them. Hello, G. Good morning to you. Black Mirror, best episode for first. For first, what is it about? Maybe I saw that, maybe not. Because some of them I skip because they're not interesting. Don't you miss out on the plot when you're not even looking? Yeah, but I'm listening, but I don't really care that much about that. I might miss out on the plot. The TV series that I really like a lot, that I watch them without doing anything. But the ones that I don't care, like the Black Mirror, I just watch it like this. For simple background noise, I prefer podcasts. No, podcasts are way too boring. I always listen to the podcast too, but it's damn too boring. It's just damn too boring. I can't make it through, no. House MD is kind of an adaptation of Sherlock Holmes to the medicine field. Oh hell yeah, I gotta watch that. What fancy brand lighter does Polina use? Tell her to stop showing off and use big. No, I mean they are all the same price, but the Clipper, I think that's for the drug users. You know, like the drug addicts. She said. I think I don't know what you. Wait, maybe she said that you can not even drug addicts, but still. I don't want to break it. How the fuck do you open it? So she said that you can open it, and there's going to be a stick that you can refill with, and you can put it in your joints. I can't open it. I have no idea how she does it. Yes, it's like, you know, for the drug addicts actually. Can you show yesterday's lighter? Of course I can. If I put gloss on it, it's gonna look absolutely fabulous. It's gonna look just amazing if I'm gonna put the if I'm gonna put the if I'm gonna put the gloss, it's gonna look fantastic, just 10 out of 10. But it's now actually looking very cool. It's inspired by The Last of Us. Upwards to replace that. So you hear the spark that it makes, you can replace that, and it also runs out of the spark, so you can replace that on a clipper. But I don't know how. You can also take it out somehow, but I have no idea how. So here's the stick. You can take it out, and sometimes people take it out to like put it in the. No idea. It does not open. It does not open. No idea. no idea. It's you gotta do this somehow if you know how. But I tried with the force, but it doesn't come out. Maybe that's just the cheap clipper. I don't know. I bought the one that that was just clipper, so I don't know. It's pretty stiff, stiff like hard to take it out. Oh yeah. I have to use teeth as fingers. Fingers are too weak. Ah, you gotta use teeth to open it up. I ain't using my teeth to open it. No, I can't. I can't. I can't. You know, I tried and I really have like pain in my fingers, so I'm not gonna do that. No, mine are. Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, but I'm gonna try to do something more or less similar for the clipper, because it seems to be way smaller, and on a smaller canvas it's harder to do something beautiful. I'm not sure, but I'll see. I'll see. For fourth season, the first episode is the one of the people's replicants kidnapped in the version of a Star Trek video game. No, I didn't watch this. I don't like this type of thing. You know, that was a video. I know that there was a video, kind of like a video game kind of thing, when the ship got attacked. The Star Wars. I didn't watch that. As soon as I saw that, I skipped it. I went through the whole like through the whole episode, and I was looking if it goes through the whole episode, and it was going through the whole episode, you know, inside the small monitor, and I was like, nah, thank you. I'm gonna leave it for somebody else. There are many of the series that I skipped from the Black Mirror, like many. Well, now I have plans for the evening. You have my favorite British comedies are Peep Show and In-Betweeners. Mr. In Between is really good, but it's not British. It's It's Australian, and it's really funny because if you're listening that in original, they're gonna speak uh, Australian English, and it's so much fun. It's about the killer. It's about the killer that you can, you buy work of that killer, and then you can kill somebody, and that guy's kind of interesting. You can watch that if you want to. I watched True Detective. True Detective. That's something that I did watch. Yes, the True Detective. They have different stories on every season, right? I hate when they do this. I hate when they do this. I hate when they make more TV series when so they made one season and they make another season with absolutely different people with absolutely different stories. Why not just a different TV series you make? Why you call it the same thing? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Um, why not roll one at Kinson stuff? Rude. Oh, did you get your ornament? Because Tom already got that. He's also, in Germany. Crazy, did you get yours? Crazy, did you get yours? The Christmas ornament. My dears, I honestly thought that you're not gonna get it. I thought that when I'm gonna send it, people are not gonna get it, and 100% I was late. I'm so fucking on time. I'm so on time, dudes. Look at this. People already in the USA have that already on their Christmas tree, and it's not even. It's not even 24th of December. Wow. The timing. The timing. People in Seattle got that already. The timing, my dears. Imagine if I was one day late, that would be so different. They reject to deliver. Well, Tom got that, so you gotta wait a bit more. That's if Crazy didn't get that, so I guess you gotta wait a bit more. I think. You look like a Harry Potter if he transformed into a woman, a transgender Harry Potter woman. Yes. Yeah. 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 Yeah, Alexander, you're powerful. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So fast. I love my Santa Claus. It was very fast delivery, yes. But you understand, when I sent it, I thought that 100% you're not going to receive that on the 24th and 25th. And I was already understood that, better late than never. But it's on time. And my pepperoni and pineapple pizza toast. Yeah, exactly. And my it said also you have big what nose? My nose is big. I thought that my nose is something that's definitely not big. Anything but not big. She do look like a happy Potter, Chad. A char. A happy Harry Potter, you mean? Why your glasses look like that? Why your glasses look like that, you dumbass? Search for the Harry Potter glasses and compare them and then tell me if they look the same. If you see them the same, guys, come on. This is so obvious that it's not the same. You just don't understand. The Harry Potter glasses are like this and they don't have the outside line. Mine are like ovals. Like more like shaped ovals. I explained that like millions times, but I guess whatever. Why do you buy glasses the same as the Harry Potter? Just look at the Harry Potter glasses and then speak. He thought you're 2,000 centimeters. Oh, 200 centimeters. You think well, you can actually understand by the person if the person is tall just by the proportions of the arms. And like, if for example, if the person is just sitting still on the chair, you might not for example be 100% sure, but you can be sure that the person is tall. I was sitting in the cafe and there was a woman that you're looking at her, and by the proportions of her shoulders, by the proportion of her neck, and the way how the kind of breast positions, you can see like, oh, she's a hella tall. And she's like 190 centimeters. Usually I don't see very tall women in Portugal, because in Portugal people are more or less short. More or less short. I'm looking at this woman. I'm like, what are you? Where have you been through? Celebrating the speed of the postal service. Merry Christmas to all. Let's celebrate that. Yes, you can't even imagine how absolutely confused I am. How absolutely out of my mind I am, because it got delivered on time. Like I wasn't expecting this. Miracles happen on Christmas, my dears. Miracles fucking happen. Thank you for 5,000 bits, Wacky. Thank you. It's too bright for this day. My cameras aren't focusing in the settings that I have. It's too bright for this day. It's too bright for the reset. Thank you for 5,000, Wacky. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. The celebration accepted. Planning to make more ornaments. Not for now, because right now I have some plans to do some gifts for, for the Christmas for my close friends, but I need to do two, by the way. I need to do two of the lighters, one for Pauline and another one for the George's girlfriend, because they both are interesting people, and George's girlfriend is really likes psychedelics, so I'm gonna make something with psychedelics mushrooms. Well, I'll try my best though. Anyway, I'm not planning to make any ornaments for now, but today on stream I'm thinking about or making the the case again, the sleeve again, or make something else that probably also art related, but I don't think that I'm gonna make ornaments for now. I made so many actually. I mean, the glasses are like, there are many shapes of glasses. What kind of glasses shapes do you think are acceptable to wear? I think that the glasses, they are different. The glasses, the shapes of the glasses depends on the shape of your face. If you have round face, you gotta get these glasses. If you have sharp face, you gotta get these glasses. You can't just like, buy some, weird ass square glasses out of nowhere. It's gotta match, I tried a lot of different glasses. Like I tried 50 different type of glasses, not 50, but I tried a lot of different glasses, and they don't look good. It's safe to say George has a thing for drug users. Yeah, but he doesn't take anything, by the way. It's interesting, right? That he doesn't take anything. He's just well, the world is not suited for people above 185 even today. Well, yeah, I can say that, because if you're too tall, it's sometimes in some cafes, sometimes in some, like when you go to the cafe, when you go to the bathroom, you're not even able to pass through because it's too short, for shorter people. But usually, the bathroom doors are 2 meters, so you can get through no problem. But I know that there are some very old historical buildings that you cannot pass through if you are, 185 centimeters, because you need to bend a lot, unfortunately, because it was made like a very while ago, and for some reason it's very short. For some reason, yeah. So building like that, the building is huge, right? There's like 3 floors, but at the same time, the doors to enter this building is like this much for me, and I'm 160 centimeters, so it's like 170 centimeters the doors. Wow. Who got their ornaments first? You will not believe me. But I think Cosme got his ornaments first. You will not believe me, but I think Cosme got his ornaments first. He is the furthest person away from me. The furthest. I don't know how you say the word, but you will not believe me, but I think it was Cosme. It was Cosme who was first. And listen, he's very far away. He is very far away from me, like really far away. Will they arrive and before Christmas? I don't know, Dougal, because I sent it without the tracking numbers, and some people already in the USA, which is very far away, in the very far away parts of the USA, get that. So I don't know what's happening with your UK postage, but it's gotta be there sometime maybe. So are you partnered with Amazon? No, I'm not. Your current ones aren't blue cat glasses. No, they're not. They don't have this blue thing. It's all fake. If you're talking about the protection against the computer, this is fake. It's not gonna protect you from the computer somehow. Yeah. Anyway, if you're gonna look at the computer, it's you're still gonna have an issue. If you're gonna sit for a long time, because glasses can't do anything about that to protect it. This Seattle would be the closest. Maybe they send it around to your east. Maybe actually the Seattle would be the closest, but damn, it looks very far away. Aren't you even allowed to send packages to the UK, or does this trigger an alarm? Are you even allowed to send a package to the UK, or does this trigger an alarm? I have no idea actually, but I don't know. Actually, I don't know. We're gonna check out, but I don't think that it's gonna trigger an alarm. Like, we didn't let this girl get in. Like, we're not gonna get the box from that girl. I mean, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Imagine if they would also like trigger that and they would not send the delivery. And well, I mean, they denied my visa to the UK, and I don't know if it also means that if I send something from Portugal to UK on my name, they're gonna check the name and they're not gonna send it because it was by the person who was denied in visa. Is it even a thing? So there is no scientific evidence about that if they work or not. I agree. Yeah, yeah. You're on their watch list now. Yeah, I've done nothing. Wanted to have a vacation for 5 days. Nope. Nope. Sorry, Mom, I'm cold. I was gone. Hi there, Crazy. How was your day going? Yes, they did. Portugal is a lot. The last one got here in a few days. The last one got here. The one that I sent to you. I think I sent to you something. It was at the beans on toast. I think it got delivered. Christmas post is slow. Not for all countries. For example, Portugal, the Christmas post is really fast. I got my mold, but I need to pick it up from the CDD point. I'll need to pick it up later, and it's here. Wow, from Germany. thanks to Germany. Thanks to Crazy. I'll need to pick it up the date later. After the stream, I'm gonna drive there to pick it up and also go to the gym. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Portugal, going to UK anytime. I'm not going to UK because I got denied in my visa, and probably my future visas are also going to be denied unless somebody will speak for me and we're gonna sponsor my trip in the UK. But even money wise, because I think that not like you don't even need to pay for that, but still to sponsor somebody's trip, you gotta have like 50 euro on your bank account for like a day of this person is like inside the country. It's going well, thank you. I'm doing a few bits and bobs, a bit of cleaning and sorting my room. Later I'm getting the Christmas tree, and then I might have dinner with Franzi. Oh, that sounds very exciting. You're putting up the Christmas tree. Getting the Christmas tree and you're gonna put it up. Damn, I hope you're gonna get the Christmas. Did you get the ornaments that I sent to you or not yet? Maybe you can check the mail, maybe it's there by any chance. Because if you got that, you can already put it up on your Christmas tree. That would be exciting. I mean, I want too much, but listen, it's not hurt to ask. It's not hurt to check, right? The what? That you what? You what? You said what? No idea. No idea. What? No idea. Genuinely, no clue. Were the molds delivered very far away from you, or is it close? It is close. It is close. Like maybe 15 minutes away from here, but it's more or less close. I will protect 50 euro. I think it is 50 euro. I don't know how it is for you though. It's or 50 or 40, 45 euro for one day of the person to be in the country. You're a master in ruining surprises. I don't know. Surprises are made for absolute idiots. I hate surprises in the way of like that. I hate making surprises. I want like as soon as I made something, I'm like I want to see the person like to see it. I don't care that it's earlier than the birthday time. I don't like surprises. Are those the ones you got from Etsy? Is the mold? I didn't buy them myself. I asked Crazy to buy them and to ship them to me, to put the address of mine in here. Exactly. Yes. The ones that are from Etsy. Those are. I'm gonna show you later the quality of these molds, and I hope that it's going to be good because I mean the price was pretty decent for one, so I think that it's gotta be good quality, a high quality silicone. That's what it says actually, the high quality silicones, and it looks like one, a thick and heavy one. That's how it should be. So no. What's that? Why are you screaming? High quality silicone boobs. There are some like low quality and high quality silicone. You can make silicone boobs for like 3,000 euro, I think 3,000, 2,500. You can make silicone boobs, no problem at all. You can just depends. If you want them to look really fake, you can do that for a very low amount of money. If you want them to look more realistic, I think this is when you have to pay a lot of money actually to make it look realistic. because I think because it's not that simple to make the tits, the fake tits look realistic. This is usually the same, more or less the same shape, and you're like, I see it's fake as fuck. You know, you can detect fake tits just by looking. It looks not natural. It looks not very wobbly. Surprises are fun and amazing and cool and surprising. Are they though? I wouldn't say so. I like surprises when somebody's like, okay, so they don't tell me about the surprise existence. They just give it to me, you know. They just give it to me a box and be like, this is surprise. I'm super excited. I'm super happy. And I'm like creaming out. But when somebody's like, I have a surprise for you, it's gonna be delivered on Monday, and it's literally just like the Friday of another week, and I'm like, why did you say that? Like, what's the point of saying that? You're what? Crimin? What? You said what? You did what? Crimin on what? It's crazy. The things you're saying are absolute ridiculous. Brother, ew. Brother, ew. Oh. What did your mom say? Detect by touching it. What did your mom said about the call? She said something like, Scheiße, my kid is so bad, I don't know how to say bad in German, actually. How do you say bad in German? How to say, I'm so disappointed with my kid. I wanted my kid to become a president, but he's a teacher. He's just a simple teacher. He's just a simple dick. What did my mom say about what? I don't know, I'm just curious. The call that you had a call. You had a call together just now. Your mom called you. What did she say? Entouched. Oh. My son is very entouched. Entouched. I'm very disappointed with my entouched. Oh, my German entouched. Well, yeah. Ah, that's disappointed. Is that disappointed? Entouched. But we need to teach her how to say that. They entouched it. Entouched. I'm very entouched with you. My German, I think it's an A+, I'd say. A+. Oh. Ich bin Sachen entaucht von Minium Sachen. Oh my god. Was that brilliant pronunciation, guys? Would you like, I have a lot of Germans in here. How would you rate it from 1 to 10? Wow, I thought you said cool. Okay, it's the call. She told me when she was going to come home today so we can pick up the Christmas tree. You also buy the Christmas tree? Oh, insane. 1 out of 10? Crazy said 5 out of 10. You know, look at this. Look at this. Tom said 1 out of 10. Christoph said 10 out of 10. Or 5 out of 10. Ich bin sehr enttäuscht von meinem Son. Huh? How about now? Is it 10 now? Better than 10% of people living here, I guess. Oh, you guys are hilarious, actually. Are you cool? Cherry out, say so. Yes, it's a bit chilly out here. Ange, hello there. How are you today? Welcome. How is your day going? Hi. You know what? I'm kind of thirsty. Would you guys like to have some water, maybe? A sip of water? That was good enough that I could understand everything. 1 bonus point for trying. 6 out of 10. Oh my god, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Do you know what I hate the most? Is when I speak something in Portuguese and people are like, you said what? And I'm so disappointed. I'm like, I'm trying here. This is the reason why I just don't learn, because it's embarrassing. Whenever I try to book a table, for example, and I'm like, do you have a table for 1 person? And they're like, you said what? What? I don't understand. I'm like, what don't you understand? I said it, and this is why I'm not trying, because like, what's the point of it if they don't understand anyway? My accent is too hard. They just can't read it. Where is the logical thinking? You gotta logical think through what I said. If 6 out of 10 is brilliant, then you have very low standards. Makes sense now why you dated Yusuf. He's 10 out of 10, you ass. He's 10 out of 10. I would say. You look pretty. Thank you very much, Ange. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're very kind. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, damn, how could I? Oh, where is Carla? I think we lost him for good. I think he's on straight to me to do this 70 TV shit. This bullshit. Nah. Yeah, whatever. Do you know, usually there are some people who are doing the strikes and then they're like, okay, I'm gonna do that, but I'm not gonna do this. You know, when people are like striking at me, I just don't want to, talk anymore, and that's it. You know, when people, like, yes, when somebody's like, it leads me to, like, starting to, like, dislike more instead of, like, like, I don't know, for some reason. Why is he low away? Anyway, Carlo. I think with his Italian energy, he's more like car high. Because do you think Italian energy is high? And no, I just think it's low. I mean, depends. Because, I mean, I don't know. Yes, we are on strike. I don't like strikes in general. I mean, nobody likes strikes, but still, it just it makes me cringe a little bit, honestly, just inside my heart. I'm like, what? You're doing what? Okay. Okay. My lip position in general that you gotta enjoy what you have, not just not bad. I don't know, I just wanted to make that pun. Punchline. True, done with the unions. Just like the Canadian postal workers. Well, I mean, if I would be the Canadian government, if they would do this, I just don't do anything and just don't give them. But because I'm that person, when somebody starts, pushing me into doing something, I'm not gonna do this. When people start pushing me into doing that, like, you gotta do this, you have to, even though that I don't have to, and I don't own them anything, and I don't have to do this, and I don't, ask for anything, I don't have to do this shit, and I don't own anything, then when somebody starts pushing me into doing this, I become very, like, stubborn that I'm not gonna do this ever. Even if I thought about doing this, I will 100% not. So it's very bad position with me. uh um so yes. Yes. Hello? Hello? He's just asking in case there is somebody who's we were talking about you the other day, Crazy, by the way. I asked if you are, like, somebody said that I'm talking too much, and I'm like, well, what about Crazy? He's also talking too much, and they said that you're not talking too much. What's wrong with that? Crazy, would you call yourself a talkative person, a talkative streamers? That's so me too. Yeah, right. I don't understand why people think that, pushing that's going to be better, because I'm gonna be like, like, if I had there was a chance, like 70% chance that I'm gonna do that if they would not push, but they started pushing it, like, you gotta give me, you gotta give me, you gotta give me, you gotta give me. And instead of, like, giving that to person, I'm just gonna break it. Like, I broke that on fucking purpose. I just can't when somebody push me. I just can't. Crazy sunflower toxic. How toxic are you on the scale from 1 to 10? How do you think you are on your own? How, like, toxic you're? I think I'm pretty toxic myself, in the way, like, in some companies, sometimes when I'm cringing from some people that say something cringe, I just do this cringe face, but I think it's pretty toxic. I would rate myself 6 out of 10 of the toxicity. Stay hydrated. Say no to me hurting migraine. Stay hydrated, say no to migraine. Listen to me. Jesse, hello there, welcome. Jesse, yay. I don't know what your nickname is. I think you just walked in the keyboard a little bit. Hello there, though. Toxic. I'm 3 out of 10 toxic. You think? You think, but if you're, like, thinking deeply, I'd say it's, like, more like 2.5 out of 10. It depends. Sometimes I can talk for hours, but usually when I'm with the groups, I find it difficult because mostly everyone else also wants to talk, and I can't and never interrupt them and say, oh yeah, and by the way, etc. So I don't like groups. I prefer one-to-one, face-to-face. Oh my god, what is this song? Huh? Face-to-face. Oh my, whatever that thing is. Jesse, I like your usage of the emotes. Ghost, I like your usage of your emotes too. Mouth to mouth. Oh my god. Is it? You said what? Mouth to anus, my dears. That's how you should be. Do you know the human centipede? If you didn't watch that, you gotta watch this centipede, human centipede. Please watch it in your free time. There is a live illustration of how it will be to sew people mouth to people anus to them to be like centipede. watch that if you're interested. Toxic is good, right? I wouldn't say so. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that Toxic is good, but you know, depends. Something you type on the keyboard is crazy. I mean, sometimes people have nicknames like that you just type it up like this and just make it the 10th account already, and you just don't want to think about the nickname and just type on the keyboard something like and then just become that person, still the personality of no one. How do I squirt with women? Maybe it's easier if maybe it doesn't work out with women. Maybe you should try the man. Maybe you're gay. If it doesn't work out with women. I'm like, demon, you know, that tells you to do something very naughty. What? Toxic, yeah. That is toxic. That, well, my dears, I'm 6 out of 10, so... Oh, I said 6 out of 10 or 4 out of 10. How much I said? Toxic 10 out of 10. After all, Coxie, you're toxic. Well, Jesse, how about you? You didn't say it. How much are you? I think everyone has intrusive thoughts, and some degree is toxic. What matters is how you deal with it and how this affects your relationships to people. It's my thought. Let me just write that down. Did you write something down into your notebook that you know, with your name? Did you write something down with it? Alrighty, did you start putting something inside of it, like photographs of somebody, like something? I'm 0 out of 10 toxic. I'm the sweetest person ever. You said what? You're also a liar. I am a playboy, a millionaire. I'm very handsome. I have the biggest, you know, penis, and also I'm a liar. That's about you. That's about you. English language only. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, horny man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so from freezing. It's 8 Celsius outside in the daytime. How is that possible? How is it even possible? It's sunny outside. Where's my sun? Where's my sun? I deserve a bit of the sun. Same as you, actually. You also deserve some sun. Sun to shining to your face, actually. Your conversations is so sweet. How are you? Merry Christmas. I'm good. How are you, Kenan? How are you? How are you? Get the heater out. It's on, actually. It's working. It's on the back, but it is working. I have it working, but I think without the heater it would be even worse. So I'm having the heater on, and I also have this one shoe that I'm, you know, using for storage of my feet storage. A shoe case, a feet case, I mean. Yeah, well, never mind. Yeah. But I'm fine, my dears. If I'm fine. One day, I swear to God, one day, maybe even the next year. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about like moving out and try to find a place, you know, like maybe a apartment or maybe a house that has a heating system. You know, I would appreciate that, actually. And I was thinking about maybe moving out next year. I'm kind of tired of living in such a cold conditions. I moved to Portugal not to suffer. I moved to Portugal to live in the cold country, you know, not to suffer in the winter time. I have not written anything in my notebook yet. It's the most beautiful notebook I own, and it means a lot to me. I don't want to write anything meaningless in there. Gracie, do you understand that you can refill the pages? Because I don't know, for some reason people don't understand that they can refill the pages for like some reasons, and they're like, oh, I don't want to use this notebook because I'm afraid to run out of pages. But you can refill it. You can refill the pages. You planning to buy or to rent? Of course to rent. I have no money to buy. I would love to, though. I mean, in case if somebody here would like to, in theory, gift the house, just like on the change, you know, like on the change money that you have from the lunch today. If you would like to, like, for example, purchase a house for and then just give it to me for like 1 year, then I would appreciate it. Thank you. I don't think you can gift the house, by the way. I don't think so. You gotta so you gotta buy the house, I think, first, then like resell that later for 1 year, I think. I don't know how it works, by the way, with the house. I have no idea. I've never looked at it. Nice try. Like you, like you will. At least I tried. At least I tried, just in case. Listen, mind you, houses in Portugal are very cheap. Like 200,000, and it's a perfect house that you can ever dream about. Like 2 floors, 300 square meters, 3 rooms, 3 bedrooms, one big living room, one kitchen, 2 or 3 toilets. So something that you can only dream about, and somewhere near the, not really that near the city. Maybe like 30 minutes away from the city, for example. Just a simple gift, just a Christmas gift. um uh your Christmas tree is so wonderful, perfect. Thank you very much. I've been working on that for a long time. Good thing that you don't see the other side of the Christmas tree. uh Imagine if there would be a brand new house with a large windows for 55K now. That would be cool. Yes, yeah. Yes, in the middle of nowhere with a very beautiful view. Yeah, this house is actually very good, but it's absolutely in the middle of nowhere. You know, to buy that house, this house is actually a dream. This house is a dream, but he's so far away. He's like in the middle of nowhere for real. He's like so far away from everything. It's like in the middle of nowhere for real. It has a village there, by the way, but it's not enough. Like I live in the middle of nowhere too, but it's like if you really speed up, it's like 40 minutes. If you really speed up hard, if you like speed up hard, like hard, and it's nobody on the road, then you can get to Porto to like 45 minutes. If you like speed up, like for real. If you're on the Porsche, if you're in the Porsche, and if you speed up even more, you can get that for 30 minutes. Yeah, for you the time is not written if you're in Porsche. So you just using the one new heater and the foot warmer. Do you use more than one heater ever? Uh, More than one heater ever? No, I don't, because it's what's the point? It's going to be too much money. Middle of nowhere is a good thing when you can work from home. Yeah, but I think that is you know, it's like purchasing the house. So it's still like to have like maybe 1 hour, or for example or like 45 minutes, you know, from the very big city. Just, you know, to be sure. What if I'm gonna have kids out here? I'll need to, like, you know, bring them to some activities. Thinking for future, you know, future thinking ahead. You know, somebody thinking one step ahead. I'm thinking 10. My future kids would, you know, if I'm gonna have kids, I'm definitely gonna have a husband, and I don't know, maybe the husband is gonna have a something somewhere. Greetings and respect from Turkey. Hello there. Greetings to you too. I went to Turkey. Where are you from in Turkey? What city do you live in? Is your guard still selling his house? I think he already sold that a very while ago. He sold that like ages ago. Actually, ages ago. I understand you can refill the pages. Still don't want to use your beautiful notebooks for ugly nods. Nice try. No, I don't. Honestly, don't. You know, people really just. For example, Carlo. I'm like, if I'm gonna send you the second Carlo recipe book, are you gonna use it? Like, I'm gonna make for you. I made him a notebook like with a dragon eye, and he didn't even unpack that still. And then I'm like, bro, if I'm gonna make you another notebook, are you gonna use it? He's like, yes. I made him another notebook for Carlo recipe, and you think he did it? No. And even I have like the one that didn't work out, but I still wanted to send it to him, and he's not even using that one that was a fail. He doesn't even want to use it still. Mm. But you also didn't grow up in the city, right? Would you say it was better growing up in the village? It was a village city. It was honestly, I would say that growing up in the city, it just has more possibilities and like more different activities to do. But that's pretty much it, because even the city, even how, no matter how big it is, it's very narrow. You're gonna meet like everybody. You're gonna kind of more or less know everybody, right? Um, but I think it's more or less the same to live in the city and in the village. But in the village is it's so weird, right? It's so weird. I stayed in the city village. It was a city but village, but it has like 40,000 people in here. It was a village, kind of like a city like village. And the thing is that I moved out as soon as I was 16. I moved out in the bigger city, like a huge city with like 4 million people in here living. Yeah, and it was cool. It was cool. It's a lot of people, a lot of activities out here, and it was better. But usually, you know, it depends on the way how you grew up, because I grew up in a smaller one and I wanted to move to the bigger one with the bigger possibilities and activities. But I think that kids from the cities, they sometimes want to move to the smaller villages, so it depends. I just think that if you have kids, it's better to, like, go, for example, for a bigger town with bigger things and bigger possibilities to do, like bigger activities. For example, like jiu-jitsu and so on and so on. Say ramen classes, many different activities. Nature is better than being surrounded by buildings and large crowds of people. Yeah, but I don't want to be surrounded by a large crowd of people. No, I want to, like, imagine in my dream, I want to have a house like somewhere near the sea, but where, like in Portugal, they don't have like, only when you drive like in the city, then you can see those huge buildings, like these absolutely giant buildings, like ugly looking. But if you go a bit far, like 45 minutes away from the city, or like 30 minutes away from the city, there's going to be like one area, one building, one floor buildings, and it's very cozy. So I would like to live in this area rather than in the apartments. So kids can play in the yard with a stick and rope for hours, and they will be happy doing so. That's true. That's true. That's absolutely true. Yes, the sticker. Just play with the sticker. You're gonna be deadly happy. Yes, exactly, exactly. Good morning, Mr. Hello, Fiesta. Welcome in. How are you today? I'm your fan. I appreciate that. Thank you. How did you come up with your name? How did you come up with this? The bow on the Lego cat is so cute. Thank you. Also like that. Living inside the neighborhood house between the two churches. Let's go. I think yes, it's a priest house, but it's very interesting house, isn't it? Just as an idea, just as an architecture decision, it's very interesting house. I would like to, if there would be a possibility to do a trip of the different architecture houses, I would love to. Like a trip that you're going to a different houses that are very weird but very nice at the same time. But how can you do this if they are used by people? Like, for example, the modern house architecture house, and you're walking in it and you're seeing this, and it's like different decisions that are crazy for your thoughts, but at the same time very beautiful. Yeah, I would like to go to those different houses to see this in the real life, how it looks like, not on the photos that are just also used by AI, or made by AI. Kayo, hello. um you're so cute up close. May the new year bring you happiness. May the new year bring you happiness as well. May. Crazy. So I want to ask you, why don't you write anything in it? You know that you can change the pages, that it's refillable, that you can refill the pages later, so you can write down anything you want, like glue photos. One time, a very very while ago, yes, crazy. A very while ago, Crazy got a notebook from me, and he used it for his college, and it's really beautiful. Actually, I'm very proud of that notebook. I'm really proud of how it turned out, and he made it look so perfect. So perfect. The pages of this notebook looked amazing. That looked so good. He added the photos in it. He's very perfect. He's very perfectionist, and he did all those pages really beautifully. Yes, photos. That's an amazing idea. There are people who are making the sticker notebooks. They're making stickers, and they put the stickers from different places. So it's like, having a magnet, right? Having a magnet, but they have the stickers like pages. I know that it's not scrapbooking. It's a bit different. So they have a notebook, and on one page, for example, right? I went to the travel book, for example. I went to, and for example, Portugal, and there's like small photos of Portugal places, tickets, But I think that it's scrapbooking, but I think it's going to be too thick then for the notebook. But still, you can write down some memories inside of it if you want to. You don't say like some memorable things that we've done, or like you've done, for example. Yeah, it's interesting idea for the notebook, but each time when I'm thinking about doing that, I always give up because it turns out really ugly, and I'm like, oh fuck, I hate this, and I just destroy everything. I'm that person that if I don't like something, I'm gonna just destroy that for good. So yeah, he's very cute, and the color of his eyes, uh, and the what? The color of his eyes and the hair. But I don't think he has a hair, does he? He's a bit naked. Oh my god, I love the notebook from my year in England. It's actually one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. The notebook that Crazy bought a very while ago, he did this for his college, and he put some photos on here and wrote the pages, and it was so perfect. Like, it wasn't a single mistake inside of that book. It wasn't a single like line that tilted. It was always so perfect. I looked at it and I was like, how did you do this? Oh my god, are you AI? Yes, I am. Ask any questions, I'm gonna answer due to research on the website. I wish I was patient enough to make scrapbooks. I'm not patient. I'm not patient to make perfect. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about making my mom in the past. My mom has an album, like you too, probably. Like you, like our moms definitely, and even my you have the album that has all the photos and like written down something really beautifully. If I would show you, my mom knows how to write cursively, like wild. She's too good at that. She nailed that shit. She nailed that shit. And for some reason, my mom is like a robot. And when she writes something, it looks just flawless. It's like a robot been writing that with cursive. It's like robot. It's so beautiful. And she was making albums. She was making albums with photos with my dad, with me, and she was writing down something that happened here for which November it is, what happened in this November day. And I was looking at this, and it looks not real. It looks like not the person made that. But this is her default way of writing something. She taught herself of how to write cursively and very beautifully, and she can make notebooks like this. And I tried one day make a photographs like this, make a photo album like this, and it turned out really ugly. I got disappointed and I decided to never do this ever again. Simple as that. They're very cool. They are actually very interesting to go through them, to look through them. Very therapeutic. People do a lot of different things as that, therapy away from the world. The college I worked at, with pictures from my colleagues and friends, with descriptions, pictures of the buildings, the trips I made in England, all that. Yes, a family photo album. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, November 2023, Oksana in Germany. Oksana sick, Oksana sad, Oksana bye, Oksana dead. My writing is like a chicken scratch. Yes, the same. Yeah, pretty much the same for me. I can just I can try to write more beautiful, but it's not gonna last for a long time. So yeah. You have any plans in selling Apollo? I don't, I don't know if somebody gonna buy that. If there's somebody gonna buy this, then I will sell it. If nobody will, so I'm not gonna sell it. It's gonna stay here. Uh, your shaped face and teeth are so cute on there. Oh no, thank you. What a compliment is that? What kind of compliment is that? I wonder if Oksana writing is shit only in English and or also in Russian. Pretty much everywhere. I don't know why, but I think that the cursive right now for pretty much all the Zoomers are pretty fucked up. Like cursive, you don't sit and learn how to. Like my mom was sitting with a page and she was learning how to write one letter. She was sitting and she was training her cursive for like whole day. And I'm not doing this. I'm not sitting and training my cursive to write like this. No, thank you. No, thank you. The time has to come. I have the computer to write with this. I even have a Cricut to eat to like write cursive for me, but really beautiful like a machine. As the time changed, I'm afraid that I don't need this anymore. So I don't need to know how to write. But yes, actually, I don't need that anymore because, well, first of all, I'm not studying anymore. For second of all, I can have a computer. I can type things in the computer, then print them, then give them away as my work. For example, if I need, I don't need to write anything in the cursive right now. If you're thinking about that, in the past, you had to do this a lot. Like my mom, she didn't have a computer. She couldn't do things on it, so she had to do this herself and write that very beautiful. Because her English writing as well. Are you right now saying that my English writing is bad? It's because of what? My auntie is a good person, and I look like you were. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. But for some reason, people always say like, "Oh, you look so much like my." There were some people for some reason. Do you know there are some appearances that look very default? Like not default, but it's very common that people have this facial structures, and it's very common. And my brother has like deep eyes and very kind of sharp face and deep eyes and like very the interesting structures of his face. He's actually a handsome man, but sometimes when I see some people in the streets, I'm like, oh, you look so much like my brother. Like, oh, you look so much like my brother. And I know that it's stupid. Like, why would somebody know that they look like the brother, right? Why would they know this information? But I still make sure to say that. It's like, oh, you know that you look so much like my brother. You don't know me, but still. Um, another human task we unlearn. Yeah, like the handwriting. We unlearn that because we don't need it. I will only write in beautiful cursive in your notebooks. That is the only thing worth it to God in them. But when are you gonna start? When are you gonna start to write something in them? The time goes. The time goes. You gotta write something in it. You are adorable. Thank you. You guys, no need for the compliments anymore. Just let's just chat about something spicy, for example. Let's just talk through our life. Just through that. Crazy, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Crazy, hello. I was, I'm not sure if he's still here. Yes, okay. Crazy, so your mom, does she use this lighters? The big lighters or the clipper lighters? Or those? Oh, I can't take it out. Or those? Like this shape. I'm cleaning my drawers, but yes. I hate cleaning the drawers because sometimes I'm thinking I'm gonna put this one in here, but then I put it in a different direction and then I mess it all up. What perfume do you recommend for gifting a woman? I think perfume is pretty bad gift unless you know what she likes. Perfume is really bad gift unless you know what she loves. If you know what she loves, then you gift her a perfume. But if you don't know what she loves, then you better not gift her a perfume. I swear, this is something that you shouldn't do. Or like a shoe, for example, if you know what shoes she like, if you know what shoes she would wear and what her shoe size, you got a gift. But if you don't know any of those, you're not gifting. Show different again. The difference. Okay, so I'm gonna try to. So big. Okay, I'm gonna show you the difference, and you're gonna tell me which one your mom is using. This is the difference. They're actually very different, but still. I don't think it's good to play with them. I don't think they're gonna explode though, but still. Mary Kay thinking of you. Yes, I like Mary Kay thinking of you, but it's hard to get. Look at this case in here. I've seen both in the house. Oh, okay. Okay, let me just put it back in. Ah, the case. The case. The case. That case. Are there even universal letter sizes? Aren't they all shaped differently? No, it's a so there is a company like brand name. You see, if that's big, they have three sizes. I was looking it up later when I was making the sleeve. They have three sizes. This one, I don't know if they have a very big one, like this big of the lighter, and this one and the smaller one, even more small, actually, or maybe this is the smallest. I don't know, but yeah, I think this is not the smallest, but this is, I think, the middle one, and there is, or this is the smallest. Yeah, I think this one is the smallest. Yes, and it has only three shapes, like this lighters. So it's pretty much everywhere the same because it's the same brand. The same for Clipper, but I don't know if that's a fake or a real Clipper because I think that they can have real and fake. So my mom used both lighters, I think, but only for lighting candles because what she would use lighters for. Yeah, the lighting the candles, of course. Yes, the candles. But for some reason, I don't know why, but Crazy really does love this. What is this? The LED lights that are with the batteries. I think this is the most stupid thing exists in the world. The battery one. The ones that, because I mean, you gotta change the batteries all the time, and you can just like plug it in and just leave it in here. You gotta always change the batteries. It's so complicated. It's so complicated. The batteries LED lights are lame. Each time when I go to the store and I see the lights and I'm like, wow, those are so beautiful. They're like mushroom shaped, but then they are with the fucking batteries. I'm like, are you dumb? Why don't you just make that you can plug it in? I don't want to have no batteries. I want to plug it in the wall and use the real electricity for that shit. Friendship ended. Crazy's house is just fulfilled with those. Like it's like 10,000 of them. Every spot has those LED lights that need batteries. I'm like, what? You did what? You put there what? I never thought I would quote Pavel, but bye forever. And that's all because I said that his lights are disgusting. Hello, Ashley. I used wireless LED candles for Christmas tree ones. Horrible. One battery per candle, and you have to change them so often. Yes, 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 that's true. Well, for example, even the batteries that with the rabbit, I don't know what they're called. Maybe it's Duracell or something. I don't know, but there are some batteries that are very like they last very long, but it's still not enough. It's still not enough. For example, imagine there was a choice for me to buy the LED lights that would last for 6 hours. The batteries they would last 6 hours, and I'm like, bro, I have 6 hours of stream per day. I gotta turn it off for just like one pack of batteries a day. You said what? So hell no. Who's Ashley? Why do you know her name? Does she prefer plug string lights over battery string lights? Is that why you love her more than me? Yes, simple as that. If you prefer plugged in the LED lights instead of the battery ones, I love you. You're my heart. You're my bro. You're my homie. You're with me. Hello, Zerg. I'm 23 years old. Duracell, yes, the Duracell. I think those are the most powerful batteries, but still they don't last long. Still. Yeah. Uh, please say one word in Russian. Привет. Oh, Oksana, you're so cheap. I always knew it. I just need the LED light to be friends with you. What are the requirements to be your friend? What are the requirements to actually become your friend? Like not a close friend, but just friend. What are the requirements? For me, it's enough to talk to me for a second, and you're kind of my friend already. Hello, Roby, welcome. And they aren't even as bright as the plug-in ones. Plug-in ones are the best ones. The plug-in, if you don't use it, you just plug it out, and that's it. You're not worried about it exploding, but you can use it as much as you want for many years. You know? Wow, how did you change your accent? I don't know. I don't know. I've been just speaking. Speaking a little bit, just a little bit, tiny bit speaking. But yes, just a tiny bit, just a tiny wee bit. Anyway. Drug addicts. You guys are all drug addicts. You're gonna tell me or not? What are the requirements to become your friend? Like the first thing that person should do to be your friend? Like buy you a drink in a bar, for example. How would you react if there would a person, for example, who would come to you at the bar and say, "Can I buy you a drink?" What would you say? Ah, that's another man. Like imagine if you're a man, you're in the bar, and then the guy's like, "Can I buy you a drink?" Like, hello. But would you think that he wants something romantically or just in a friend's way? He want to make friends. How do you make friends when you're already an adult grown up? I don't go to bars. Well, you know. Yes, but you know that's another question. I don't go to bars either, but I don't think there's anybody in the chat who actually goes to the bar. Writing chat passive, you go to the bar. But let's imagine the situation, for example. Let's imagine the situation. Would you say yes or not? Because you don't know if that's romantic or if it's, for example, just friends way. You don't know. You don't know. First, be friends. But how can you be friends? Like one, then the rest. When I met Darren, he already had a drink bought for me. I think he wanted more that night, and I would say yes. But you didn't have that drink, did you? You didn't drink that because of what? Or you did? Did you drink that back then, or you didn't? This. We don't get each other drinks. We get each other gift subs. Okay, imagine the situation. I will try to explain that a bit in a better way. So imagine the situation. You're sitting, for example, watching the stream, and there is the person who says, "Can I gift you a sub?" What would you say? I already have one. Maybe I can give you another one. What would you say? Would you think that he has some romantic intentions or just normal friendship? You just want to build a friendship? Uh, I wasn't sure if he spiked it, so I didn't drink it. Of course I drank it. Oh, do you know that it's, I mean, I don't know how it is for a man, but I think that usually you're not supposed to drink the drinks that are open or somebody offered to you that you don't know. So, yes. I would be, whoa, and you best friend. Oh, same for me, same for me. Somebody would be like, oh, here, can I gift you a sub? I'm like, wow, is that a best friend? Of course, sit down, take it. Let's cheer with my. I don't even have anything on here. I have an empty cup on here that I've been, using yesterday for drinking a tea, and I still have it here because why not? I'm a dirty girl. I'm a dirty person in general. What's the haps? The what? What is the haps? What is the haps? Excuse me? I don't know what that is, sorry, I'm just not in the theme. Not in the thing. What is the haps? What's happening? That camera changes strippy. Oh, Ronnie Pockets. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Colt, welcome. You're pretty. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Only if it went somewhere further than just saying you're pretty. Only if it went somewhere further. Like for example into the conversations and like just not the compliments because they happen. The haps, the happening, the tea, the best, the scoop. Oh, that's brilliant. Because you're lazy and you wonder why you get bugs. That teacup. Wait a second. It's been here only for one day. It's been here only for one day. That's not bad. I don't have anything anymore. Just this cap for one day. You're not gonna get bugs for one day. Even if it's gonna stay here for a week, you're not gonna get bugs in it because it's empty. It's empty teacup. It's fine. It's clean. I think you can even drink after that if you want to because it's how that clean. After like a week, you can still drink from that. Even if it has a bit of a mold, you can just wash it with water and then put some hot water in it because it's going to sanitize it anyway. Unless you boil it. Twitch be like, that gentleman with the blue username over there just gifted you this sub. This gentleman over there gifted you one sub. Yes, from this table, from this computer. Yes. Um that haps. I think I heard from Scrubs way back, or maybe another show. Oh, I usually watch every TV shows dubbed actually in Russian, and I'm not guilty for this. I'm pretty sure that I'm enjoying that the most. Germans, I think, do the same thing. They also dub that, the Germans, or not. In Germany, do you dub the TV series or movies? They are not in German, of course. I mean, imagine they're German and they're dubbing their own TV series as well. That would be questionable. But I'm talking about the real, like the original movies that, for example, from the UK, from the USA, from the Australia, anywhere. And do you dub that or not? In Turkey, they dub every movie. The same thing in Russia. They also dub every movie. But in Portugal, for some reason, they don't. In Portugal, you're gonna watch the movie in the original and then watch with the subtitles. And that's pretty much it. Shake, thank you very much. Thank you. If there is one thing Germany is good at, it's dubbing all the good movies we failed to make on our own. Dubbing is also very good in Russian too. For some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, when you're watching some movies, it feels like it dubbed so well, so it looks like even the lip sync to the dub, but it's not. But it's just dubbed so well. In the past, I know there was a very bad voiceover and dubbing in Russian. It was like, William Productions, movie by Sony presents movie by William Production, like this, and it is so bad. It's actually so bad. You could, and it's the conversation between two people like, Annika, what have you done to me? I haven't done anything. No, what do you mean? Like this, and you gotta understand who's talking what. It was very inconvenient, but it was in the past. Right now it's all with the different people with the different voices. So watching US shows dubbed in a weird language can be hilarious. Yeah, but how else? There's ain't no way somebody's reading the goddamn subtitles. Hello, Will, welcome. How are you today? They got lazy, but they did. They did before. They did adapt it before, but right now, no. In the movies, if you can go to the movie theater anywhere in Portugal, and you can watch the movie in the original, and there's going to be the Portuguese subtitles underneath it. Which is, I mean, honestly, if I would be Portuguese, I would get used to this because there wouldn't be another chance, another possibility. But for example, in Brazil, they dub it, so they can just watch movies that are dubbed for Brazil. because it's the same thing, the same you know, Portuguese. Yeah, they really make a good job. The dub, yes, the voices, the voice actors, yeah. I'm in the fans of some what? What is this language you're speaking? Is it some like what is this type of language? I'm sorry, I don't understand your message. You gotta switch it up a bit on the normal conversations. They just lowered the original sound and add their voices. It's ridiculous. That's very. It's very useful that if some people don't, for example, speak English and they don't want to read the subtitles, they want to like just look at it. In Sweden, where I live, they use subtitles. I don't get why that's not a thing in other countries. Because it's not convenient. You gotta read the subtitles. You gotta look at it. No, it's very convenient when it is dubbed. It's very convenient. Like the countries, for example, where it's dubbed, people think that it's weird when people are watching the subtitles. You know, they're watching with the subtitles. And in other countries, for example, who have the subtitles, they think that people the dubbed is weird. That's how I learned a lot of English as a kid, TBH. Well, that's good for you, um, but for example, for me, that's a really good. I learned English on my own. You know, I was not by watching the movies, but because the movies are dubbed. And I'm really happy about this. I'm like rudely happy about this that they have the dubbed version because right now, even for example, when I speak a little bit of English, I still appreciate. I always watch dubbed. I never watch the original, even though that I can watch the original and I can understand the original, like maybe 90% of that, still I don't because I appreciate to not think. I appreciate to like just sit and listen in my mother language. But I guess soon they will all lose their job. When they just use AI to take the original actor's voice and translate it. Yes, yes. But at the same time, yes. At the same time, it's cool in the way of like that. It's going to be like very high quality and it's going to be dubbed IRL. You know, like not IRL, but it's like you're gonna see the lip sync and it's gonna be with the voice of an actor. It's going to be cool. But that people are gonna lose their job. It's going to be sad, like very sad. Imagine the amount of people that are going to lose their job, or for example the ones who are making the advertisement also going to lose their job. Anybody who is voice related going to lose their job, like definitely sooner or later they will. It's not like the same thing that people say that the truck drivers are going to lose their job. No, people speak about that for a very long time, but actually the voice actors indeed will. But I'm thinking there might be some companies that still would appreciate the work of the voiceover actors for real. So, they still dub cinema movies besides the Turkish ones for some reason. Suggest me a good movie to watch, please. I don't really know any some good movies to watch, honestly. I play dubs when the media I'm watching is meant for background noise. Sub for when I'm actually watching the show movie content. Oh, do you think streamers will lose their job? I have no idea. I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. It depends of what people if they want to really talk with AI, because I mean there are people who really do want to talk with AI instead of real ones. You know, because this is AI and it's fake and has no feelings, and you can talk to that instead. Some people would prefer to talk to AI instead of. I mean, in general, if you're looking I don't know if streaming will be a thing because it seems like it's growing, but at the same time, the platforms are not really growing. They're just gonna lose in value and money. No, no one knows. No one knows. We're gonna look at this later. I never watch movies anymore. I always do this. I watch movies all the time. Movies, TV series is a thing to go. For me, this is how I relax. This is how I spend like an hour of a day, for example, to like watch a movie or to watch a TV series, for example, one episode. This is just the way how I breathe. I breathe more like fresh air. I'm like, oh, I watched that. I'm happy that I did it. I fulfilled my other whole not hobby but the routine thing. We like our life in general is just a different type of routine that we do. Like it's all like 90% is just routine. Is we wake up, do the same things all the time, the same things all the time. We even relax the same way. So it's just habits. Our life is habits. You change habits, you change life. Ain't gonna change any habits. No, but I texted my future personal trainer about the prices, and it's a bit now complicated to understand what the prices are because I think that the prices are connecting with so like the food, for example, if I want him to guide me with the food too, I think it's going to be extra money, but I'm not sure. So I just ask you what to watch, and you said you don't watch. I don't know. I said. I think I said I don't know. I do watch, but I don't know what to watch. I can't give you a recommendation. That's what I said. I think that's what I said. If I didn't say that, I don't know what to recommend. But I watch a lot, but I don't recommend anything to anyone of the movies. Okay, there is a movie. No, I don't remember the names. I don't remember the name. If I'm gonna like search for them right now, it's gonna take ages. So eat less carbs. That's another 20 euro. Yes, this is another 20 euro. Then another 20 euro. Just eat, drink more water, do more cardio. Another 20 euro. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna take like a few classes and see if that's actually. It's it's hard to see the results, but still. But still. Okay, I listened to your conversation about dabbing while cleaning, but I have to get ready now. See you later. See you later. See you later. You're gonna get ready for dinner already? At what time? Wait a second. Crazy, you're not having any type of university right now, do you? You don't have any university at all, do you? I think that you don't. You don't have any university right now. If you don't have any university, then what are your plans for today? You're gonna just go for the dinner, right? With Franzi, and that's all you gotta do. Kalina, get ready. Where is this bitch getting ready? No one knows, actually. For real. It just sometimes it just when you're looking at other people's life, it always looks so much more interesting than your own. For some reason, I'm like, oh, that's so. The things that they do the same thing. For example, there's I know some people, and for example, they have just I think normal life more or less, and they have different activities like play games, for example. So they play games, and I'm like, they're probably so cool. They play so many games, they make these activities. Their activities are better than mine, and I'm like, I play games also. We have the same activities, but for some reason in my head, they have better activities, even though they do the same thing. Valorant, like that, yes, like that. The people like I'm thinking that somebody who does the same activities I am has a better outcome than me, like of this activity feelings. I don't know. So to be happier, I would need it to be summer again. Oh, it's going to be summer soon. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Just a couple of more months and you're fine. Like 4. Is it 4? Right, 4. It's a 4 month, I think, for the summer. January, February, March, April. Well, 5. 5 months. 5 months till the summer and you're good. Depends when you think the summer is. If you think that the summer is later, then it's a bit more. But whatever, you're gonna be fine. It's soon. It's soon. Let me just turn this one on. I'm thinking about going to the bathroom. In England, winter can drug. Well, I know, I understand. In Portugal, usually winters are very, very unpleasant because, like, right now it's winter and it's you're looking at the sun and you're thinking, oh, how sunny it is. I would walk around in a t-shirt, but hell no, it's 8 Celsius outside. You would freeze to death. You would freeze your balls out. Coxie getting ready. Yes, ready. Where is he getting ready? I'm curious. How much time do you how much time do you need to get ready? Will you ever go to university? I already went to the college and I kind of didn't. Well, maybe if I will find the job that I would like to work on, maybe I would think about going to, like, I would only go in the university if I would have like a lot of fucking money, and I would go to the very, very expensive university to then let her have the diploma that I can wipe my ass off with. In some cases, education is very healthy. It depends what corporation you want to work, So, oh my god, Chillin Murphy in the background. Oh, he is. He is. He's just chilling in the. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Okay, I'm gonna be back in a sec. You just stay here and do something, something silly. It's sunny, but just 4 Celsius. It is sunny too, but it's 8 Celsius. Well, 4 Celsius, it's way worse. It's way worse. All right, you sit here. You wait a little bit, and I'm gonna be back. Okay. Martland, the United Kingdom. Let's go. All right, stay here. Beard back in a sec. You guys are watching now because you have the Christmas days off. Is that the reason? It's summer here. You live in Australia. Are you Australian? Oh, Australians, are you here? I'll be right back in a second. You stay here. I'll be right back. Or go. Whatever do. Do whatever you want to do. I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. Oh my god. This butterfly is here. This butterfly is here. Oi. Monster. 3 printing monster. Well, I have to do that. Is there Harry Potter? This is the Harry Potter. You see? The Harry Potter. The Harry Potter. These are mine. Do you see the differences? They're not close. It's not circles, it's ovals, you silly. This is ovals. And look at the way here they have plastic around. This is different. This is so different. It's like 2 different universes.
I will talk with you like this because this is oh my god. Oh, this is so fun. I see myself in in little screen. I don't know how I will read the chat. I think my son is very tired, and this is a very nice idea. Makes my stream like this. But this is a little bit uncomfortable for me. But this is not important for me. Like, oh my god, this is so fun, so fun. No, I think that's it. It's with the with the anal sex for men. When you try them for the first time, you never go back later. So. Monster 3 printing monster. Well, I have to do that. I hope that I'll be able to get through, because they might say like, not able to film here. I'll be like, suck my cock. I need a little juice. Wait. Can you make clip, please? Wait. I think people laugh when I'm dance, but I don't care. They will live in Russia, but I will go in a different country. Good luck to them. I wanna just sleep. Wakey wakey, coxic wakey wakey. I cannot wakey wakey, do you understand? I cannot. I need to.
Look at the sun. Look at this now. Look at this. Look at this. Do you see? That's the sun. The impact. So the impact, my dears. Give me a second. Princess Mechanesla. What is that? I'm very bright actually. Look at this. I don't recognize this clip. No, that's me. That's me. That's reality. you are brought back to the reality, actually, fortunately or unfortunately, however you like, accept it however you like, but it is too shiny. It is too shiny. I'm not even gonna bother to actually lower up the filter. I'm not gonna make that even smaller because the sun is gonna go away soon, so no need to bother. No need to bother to put it down a bit. But look how bright it is, actually. It looks very, like the brightness, it looks very happy. The darkness looks very dark, very dark and depressed. Because when I see the bright picture, I'm like, want to smile for some reason. I see the dark picture and I'm like, happiness. Usually in the movies, that's exactly how they show the happiness, with the brightness. They pull up the brightness too much, and the happy moments, they're so warm, they're so bright. You're looking at the photo. You need some AGC for these situations. The thing is that I can very easily make it look very decent, but I'm just too lazy to do this. I need to move the camera and, filter. I have a camera filter that you can move, and it can get darker because of the sun. It can get darker or a bit brighter. So. Natalie, hello there, welcome, how are you? Hang on, I need to change my identity. Don't change your identity, be yourself, my dears, really, be yourself. Be yourself, you no need to be somebody else, no need to do this. I would like to be a investigator, a police officer investigator. I would like to really be. There are so many interesting ways to actually investigate the place, the murder, for example. The way to, this is insane. Actually, it's crazy. Forget about that. You're not really interested in detectives, but I am actually. Would you like to be an investigator, for example, somewhere in the United States? Investigator, the sheriff. Hello there, I'm the sheriff of this town. Not the sheriff, investigator, the one that invests things, the one that is investing and seeing different crime places. No, sounds stressful. Yes, but yes, actually, it's a lot of force. Hello, Evgeny. I said about have a great stream ahead. Thank you, Cherry, very much. You too. Have a great time. I hope tomorrow that I'm gonna go to Lisbon and finally gonna do some IRLs. I hope so. We'll see you next time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow, maybe the day evening. Depends on what you're gonna do. Depends. Anyway, well, now it's just you and me, guys. It's now you and me at the same place sitting. You're on one side of the computer table, I'm on another side. What are we gonna do? Now you tell me. I'm gonna be waiting for you. It's still bright, but as you can see, it goes lower now, so the sun's gonna disappear very soon. Very soon. We don't need to look at it for a very long time. Let's eat. What are we gonna eat? What are we having today for breakfast? I made egg sandwich. It was bread. On top of that, butter. Usually I put Philadelphia cheese, but I don't have Philadelphia cheese anymore, so I had bread, then I had butter, then I had egg, then I had the cheese on top, then I had the tomatoes and the cucumbers and the red onion. Chocolate. You had chocolate for breakfast. Let's get dirty. Let's just not. Can we just not? Can we giga breakfast? It's actually not. It's actually not. It's just made on this big of a bread, and if you slice it, it's a pretty decent breakfast. It just sounds a lot, but it's not a lot, because the eggs, they spread on a thin layer, and they're not that big as it sounds like. So it's really decent. I like this. It's really delicious every time. Every time I eat this, I'm always happy. Actually, it brings me a lot of joy to eat this breakfast more than anything else I do. Do you smoke weed? No, I don't. Do you smoke weed? Do you smoke? Do you? What did you have for breakfast today, or you haven't had anything? Jesse, what about you? What you had for breakfast? Time to go out for a stroll around town. What is stroll, if you don't mind me asking? What is that? Saying something that I don't understand. I don't know. What is it? What is stroll? I'm gonna research that because I'm not just a simple person who would just sit here and not research things. Let me research that quickly. Oh, just a walk. Stroll is a walk. It's a fancy way to say walk. I had a peanut butter biscuit thing. Disgusting. The peanut butter biscuits thing that somebody sent me one time that I tried. This is so disgusting. I don't know how can you eat that. It's so tasteless thing, without the soul. Too lazy to cook. Oh, I see. Yogurt toast, toast banana, peaches, coffee pills. Pills is probably one of the most important part. Well, like the most important part of this breakfast. I think that sometimes you gotta take pills before food because like I don't know. I think that some pills you gotta take before food, and some pills you can take whenever you want, before food or after. But I think before food is the best way to take it, not after food. But I usually, when I want to have yogurt, I usually have that with bread. I toast the bread and I put the yogurt on top of it, and it's really delicious. It's really nice. I like this. My recommendation, Coxic recommend. If you ever would think about the toast with yogurt, just make yourself one. It's actually very good. It depends if you like yogurts. If you don't like yogurts, then don't do this. Yes, I had a chicken rice soup with some rolls, and I got for work leftovers from Christmas lunch they had. Yeah, for breakfast. You had the chicken rice soup. It had rice in it. It was the rice soup that rice in it, or was that the rice like milk or whatever that's called? I never had chicken rice soup, honestly. Never had it in my life. You had rice inside of the soup? It's 3:55 a.m. here in California. Going to sleep soon. Uh, 3. Oh my god, how people can go to bed at like 4 a.m.? What time are you gonna wake up tomorrow? I had fish sandwich with melted batter. Fish sandwich. The only fish sandwich that I appreciate is the tuna one. The tuna fish. The one that is canned tuna. You just mix it out with mayo, mix it out with eggs, and then you just put it on the bread, and you're absolutely creaming over of how delicious it is. Sounds better than what I had. Well, peanut butter biscuits thing. I think anything gonna be better than peanut butter biscuit things. I think anything would be better. Yes, I like rice in the chicken soup better than noodles. But you like rice in the chicken soup better than noodles. I have never had chicken soup with rice. I always had it with only noodles. It was only those small noodles that you put like 1 minute before it's done. You know. Ew, don't say cream it over, LMFAO. I think it's pretty much funny, that's why I say that. Yep. Yep. I'm so terrified actually. Like when I'm thinking about this Clipper lighter, I'm thinking about me like making the case for this, and I understand it's going to be impossible because it has a very weird shape. I don't even know how I'm gonna go around this shape, so maybe I will not be able to make a case for that. Maybe I will, but maybe not. More likely, I think I will not be able to make a case for this shit. Tom, why are you smiling? I didn't see the message above that. You're just smiling. Paulina's counting on you. No, I don't think I can make that. It just looks very terrifying because like usually the shapes they gotta be like smooth, but this shape is not smooth. I can't even imagine myself putting over the clay and making it more or less even. I don't think I will be able to make it. But today on stream I wanted to do that, by the way. Don't ruin her Christmas. It's funny how she already expect for that. She already expect me to make it. She's like, oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. It looks so cool. But you know, can you make it on Clipper? Wow. Wow, she kind of already expected, and I don't like it when it happens. How many letters do you have? I have like 3. Like right now I have 3. There was another one, the green one I have also. But I have 3 right now. I have some, you know, possibilities to. I baked the other lighter. I baked the white one that I had. I baked it, but I don't think I'm gonna bake it the second time because it was pretty much a mistake. So yeah. Oksana, do you have a rice match? You have to have a chicken rice soup. No, I never had chicken rice soup. I had only chicken noodle soup, but never rice because I think that how can you have the rice in the soup? It makes no sense. But the chicken soup also the same thing with the pasta. I think inside the noodles inside the chicken soup, it still gets very soft, you know, after some time. So. Mm. Well, my dears, I think that for now I'm going to start making the lighter that I've been talking about. I'm kind of excited at the same time, terrified. So both things at the same time. Both things at the same time, excited and terrified. Art, where the acculation to see the art me making the art pieces. Set game, just the no, it's art. Set game art. Set game art. Okay, this is more or less gonna be functioning. Let's go. Let's just wish a good luck for me because it's going to be a little complicated to make. It's going to be a little complicated because the shape is so weird. The shape is so weird, and I don't know if I'll make it. But let's try. So here I have my other one. Here, like right there. Oh shit, man, screwed it. All right, so I'll need a bit of the foil here. Foil. And let's try to make it. Let's try. Set game fart. Where is the calculation when we all need him? No, we don't really need him that much. Just saying that. It says that I reach character limits. Wait, I'm typing right now in the chat. I didn't notice. With my transparent foil, I was typing in the chat. Alrighty. Let's start this activity, this wonderful activity with making another lighter that's going to be terrifying or beautiful. It depends on the day. Let's try to make it. I had a little piece of paper somewhere that says that I'm making the lighter that is The Last of Us. Oh, I threw this away. I'll need to explain this all the time for people. I'm doing. This is so unfortunate. Let me just turn on a little better music, maybe. Did it have something nice in here? Something nice on the wolf? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okidoki. This is what I'll need. The pastel. And we can start. Why did you randomly write B on the gold pepper box that held my ornament and toast? I've been trying to figure it out. Why did you randomly write B on the gold paper box that held my ornament and toast? I've been trying to figure it out. Maybe that's not B, maybe something else. Can you take a photograph of this? People aren't reading your profile bio. Do you think they read notes on the table? No, I don't think so. That's why and sometimes when I write the note, they're like, "What are you doing?" Even when the note is here, and I'm like, "Wait a second, you're still super bright. The sun isn't going away." Yeah, I'm going to lower it up a little bit to you to just see my face just a little bit. That's a bit too low. That's a bit too low. Now that's more or less decent. Now here I need to adjust a bit to it to be more shine, more bright. All right, the sun is just playing with us today, so we need to get used to this, to the sun. All right, let's try. I want to say don't believe that it's gonna happen because it has a very weird shape, as I said. It is a very weird shape, and I don't know if I'll be able to make this happen with this type of shape, honestly. Coxic is the chosen one. Yeah, with this shine. Yeah, with this shine, I am the chosen one. I am the chosen one. Alrighty. So first of all, I need to put the foil on it. So this is how I saw in the video. So people in the videos been putting foil on it. On the lighter. I do have scissors. I always ask for scissors, but I never have them. I never have scissors. Why did they make it with foil? Because it's way easier to take it out later. It's gonna repeat the shape of the lighter. Maybe I got it like. What are you creating? I am making a sleeper lighter like this. No, I already have an issue. Let me just. Oh, hold on. Let me see, Wacky, what you sent to me. So you sent to me. It's bleh, like this. It's not B. It's bleh. And that's my finger on my phone on my penis. It says bleh, like this, like throwing up. As you can see, it's an emote here that is throwing. So yeah, simple as that. Simple as that. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, my mistake that I wrote that a bit weird. I'd say that was my mistake. Anyway, so somehow I need to find a way how to put it in the foil somehow. This one is so smooth. Look at how smooth it is. Okay, so in here I gotta understand of where it's ending. So I gotta do the same thing. Yeah, I understood the woman saying. I don't remember what I wrote in here. Because, you know what I thought? I thought that the whole entire time when I was sending those gifts over, I thought that I might have mistaken some of the boxes with the other people. So I might send it to the wrong person. So if you received something that you were not supposed to receive, then you know whose fault it is. That does not look promising because it doesn't repeat all the shapes of the lighter. Like as you can see here in the middle, but doesn't repeat the shape of the lighter like fully. No, this shit seems to be not working. I can't do the basic. So the idea is that it gotta get out of the thing easily. Of the case. To me to bake it later. So I need to make something that's gonna hold on it. But how would one know? I don't know. I actually thought that people would. You smoke weed? No, I don't smoke weed. Do you smoke weed? If you do, you gotta get one time if I'll be able to make it, you can get my cases for the lighter. If they will work out though. Okay, more or less I did it. It looks very untrustable, but whatever. Yeah, this side I don't like at all, but but I guess. Are you streaming from the sun? Yeah, the sun is very shiny on my face, unfortunately. Let me just move like this. If I move like this, it's fine. I am from Russia, yes. Yeah, I used to fax with my head. I quit. But, well, it's good that you quit now because it's, you know, better for your health, they say. Better for your health. I need some, okay, let's start actually sculpting the thing. To sculpt the thing, I will need, unfortunately I don't have some, like, interesting stone. For this, I'll need to mix this one probably with a bit of brown to make it more or less. Or maybe not. Or maybe paint it again like I did with this one. Yeah, I'm gonna paint it again like I did with this one. I don't care. There are some colors that look so much like this, like my skin. It looks like this, and it's already the default base color. And you need to only add some red if you want to in some places, and some of the brown in some places if you also need it. But once again, I don't know how to make it, and I'm just gonna paint it later if I need it. Don't ask her to send you Fabio Wacky. Okay, I promise. I actually thought that people would do what? I forgot what I said actually. Oh, I forgot what I said. I just stayed crack. Well, you upgraded. Alrighty, I need to make it smooth now and thin. I like when people are like, I quit smoking weed, but now I smoke crack. I'm like, ah, what an update. Like this. Almost working, guys. I need a bit more time. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying this. The case is going to have bottom this time. I learned my mistake. I learned my mistake, and this time it's going to have a bottom. Because as you can see, each time when I started, well, you see, it falls off. Every drug is an entry drug for the next one. Yeah, first you smoke weed, then you go to crack. These remind me of an old ugly stickers from 1965. Do you know that there are some sticker books now? That people are buying sticker books, like just a notebook, but for stickers. How is that different from the normal notebook? It's not different. It's literally the same thing, but it says that it's sticker. It's sticker book, and people get that. And I was also thinking about making also the sticker book. If you already made a notebook, it doesn't matter. You can make a sticker one. Ah, damn it! Shit on your nuts. And look at this. It's it's not enough. It's not enough thickness, sadly. Not enough of the thickness. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. Well, now I think it might be enough of the thickness. Thickness. Now it's enough of the thickness, I think, and now I just need to make that more wide. I like things that are customized. They give so much value to... Well, you know, it's cool to have some things that are made for kids in China, but still, you know, it's cool to have something that's been customized by somebody. I don't know. I felt it's so special. Is that your new clay? Is it good or expired? It's not the one that I got recently because I still have a few other ones that I got, but this is not expired now. This one is a good one. Very fresh, very freshka. Let me just remove the little hair right here. Whose dark hair is that? I don't even have dark hair. This is like super dark, like black, literally. Need to remove this bit too. Look how black those hairs are. I think it's just from my carpet, actually. The only drug that I'm curious of how it would be is cocaine. I will never take it, but it would be interesting. That's why, like, one of like, probably it's very expensive. Like cocaine in general. It's crazy, right? That people. I've been thinking about that the other day. I was like, do you know that people are scared that their kids are gonna end up like you know, drug addicts while they're, you know, like poor drug addicts. But then at the same time, like rich people, they also like quite often drug addicts. You know, like even the heavier drugs. You know, so it's that your kid gonna be drug addicted. It's there's a possibility, no matter if he's rich or he's poor. There's always a chance. Which, sorry, I need to find the way where to stop. So is this where you stop in? Or a bit lower? Yes, it is the way where you stop it. Okay. Rich people in the 80s took cocaine all the time. They still took cocaine all the time. That's still not enough. Okay. Ow. No. Maybe I'll say, do that your damn self. They do, no idea. Yeah, I think they do. If they're rich enough, I think they do. Not all of them, but pretty much some. Yeah. Wait, was it? I think it was supposed to end on another side. It's fine. My dears, if you're looking for a game to play, Cult of the Lumps is the best thing you can play. And I'm not even sponsored by this game, my dears. Just for your... Oh, I got tilted a bit. It's fine. I'll fix that later. When I get married? Not really, honestly. Thank you. I'm not desperate. I don't know. I think even if I would be desperate for like for marriage, I wouldn't marry like random, like on the street. Like what? You gotta be like rudely. I mean, I don't know how desperate you gotta be to like marry some random on the street. You can't. You can't. Cocaine just made me feel invincible and normally I'm just an average introvert. Oh. I think it's better to never try it actually. If you never try it, then you never have like a need to do that. And when you try it, you might be like, oh no, I feel so good with this. I think that was a general question. In general. I think if that was a general question, then I would like to marry one day. But it was a proposal question, then no, I would not like to marry. Okay, let's start from here. Okay, that's pretty good. This case. If it's going to be... It's a bit harder to sculpt on it because it slides now. All the time when I try to do something, it slides. Buy the aluminum foil because last time I did it without and then I couldn't remove the thing. So right now, as you can see, it slides away easily. And whenever I will decide to bake it, I can remove the lighter easily. Because if I don't remove it, it's gonna explode in the oven. So I don't want that happening. I need to remove it. I'm not gonna bake the lighter. I'm gonna bake it without the lighter. So this is why I need the aluminum foil to bake it without the lighter. If that makes sense. Like I never cut it. Look at this. I know you still can't see the line. Okay. Then the excess of the clay I'll just remove. Well, I don't know how good it's going to get baked. But now I'm going to make the base, the floor. So it has a hole in the middle, so I need to make the hole in the middle too. Uh, Gigi learned it explodes by putting a lighter into the oven. No, I just guessed. It's just a wild guess that I think that it's going to explode. But I never tried it. I put the lighter in the oven and it didn't explode, but it was not it was so I removed this part of the lighter. Then I put the needle inside of it. Then the gas evaporate. And only then I put it inside the oven when the gas completely evaporated and it didn't explode and it didn't even melt. So but still it's a kind of scary activity to do, so I wouldn't recommend it to do with your friends. Don't put the lighter in the oven. I have circle cutters, but I don't have them now with me, and I don't want to go to the art room, so I'm just gonna make it this one. Crazy dangerous. Extend the stream for 1 hour. Oh wait a second, you're not even Carla. It would have been funny if you actually had one exploded. Yes, I think it would be actually funny. I like to think about stuff that did not happen, but they would be so funny and it makes my day. You can't even imagine how it makes my day. Like, I'm thinking about stuff that didn't happen, but that would make my day in theory, if that thing would in theory happen. And I laugh, and I actually laugh genuinely when I think about this. I give sometimes myself so much of free endorphin, I think. Morning to you too, Mr. Grigori. I hope you're feeling good. You're feeling good and full of smile, everyone. Smile and wave. Mama, thank you very much for 5 gifted sub. Wow, that was very unexpected. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for 5 gifted. I really appreciate that. I got 5 gifted by Mamo. Thank you. Thank you very much. See, and I don't even need to thread him. It would be so funny if the house would have burned down. Imagine. No, I don't think it would burn down. It would just explode, and that's no. The light the stove was just the small stove that I use for baking all of my clay art. It would just explode, but I don't think it would burn the house down. Because when I was baking the lighter, I was looking at it, like I was sitting right next to it. So if it would explode, I don't think it would be that bad. The hole gotta be in the middle where you can recharge it, right? Right. Whew. You seem cool. Enjoy this channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Now I gotta cut it on the edges. The excessive clay. I'm afraid it's not gonna work out because I see how loose it is. And it cannot be loose. It's gotta be very tight to the lighter, but it's not tight. I see that it's loose, so it might not hold on the lighter. So it kind of terrifies me, but I just don't want to waste my time on something that isn't gonna work. That we all don't want to, but still, sometimes we gotta waste our time on something that is not gonna work. Right? Who brought that, Hunter? No, that wasn't him. Keep that dyed blade in hand. Don't worry, I've been using that for ages, so I know how to deal with this. A lot of people who are doing art, they have been using this knife for ages. They can even become surgeons, I think, in theory, if they really want to. Good morning, girl. Good morning to you. How are you today? How is your day going? Okay, so now is the hardest part is to connect this bottom to the clipper. This is my favorite tool to use it. I'm afraid it's gonna get deformed. Maybe I gotta pre-bake that before. I don't know, hard. Hard. I saw people who are doing those lighters, they paint them after. They don't use the pastel, you know, they don't use dry pastel. And they just paint it after. But I think painting after is way complicated than just using the dry pastel. They're adding some blood and shit. Butane burns really quickly, so it wouldn't burn the house. Just make a loud noise and possibly blowing the glass in the oven. Yes, exactly. I also think so. That would just, you know, break the glass in the oven. You're so right, Wizard. You're so right. But still uncomfortable situation. Exploding. I know that for some people, it sometimes even explodes in the, Could make that more round. For some people, it even explodes in the pockets. You know, that they have it. Flying glass is not good. I have the oven in the kitchen. Oh, not in the kitchen, in the bathroom. And it stay there because you can open the windows when it stinks. When I bake clay, it stink a lot. It stink like rudely a lot. And it's even sometimes I think that it's toxic, that it stinks. Toxic fumes. How long have you been doing this for? Like in general, like the lighters, I'm doing this for the first time. Like the lighter on its own, I'm doing this for the first time. This is the one that I made previously. The first one that I made, it was yesterday, and this is the one I made previously, and it's actually pretty good and pretty decent. But the problem is that I didn't make the base, you see, and it flies down when I try to, you know, use it. It flies down. So I'm using a better one, and I use it, and I'm doing this for my friend. My friend, she's a, you know, a big fan of all type of rocks, and that's why I'm making this for her. And I have been doing this in general, like art, in general clay art. I've been doing for a very long time already. For like maybe 2 years or like 3 years, I've been making the clay art already. I do different things, like for example, I do this, like I made this fox myself, I sculpted it. I have a lot of different things like the cookies, you know. Sherix kind of blame the clay in the bottom. Yeah, it's the clay that stinks. It actually stinks, no joke, I swear. It actually stinks. Okay, how are we gonna structure that this lighter? Ah, okay. Oh, fair play, that's a hectic first attempt. Yeah, Mama, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? It's a first attempt. It's supposed to be the Last of Us inspired lighter, and it's actually, it would be fantastic if I would put the varnish on it. I'm gonna put the varnish on it, and it's gonna look brilliant. So it's all of those polymers polymering. You know what I thought? Maybe I will be able to add the bottom to this. He's from Australia. Oh yes. Thank God. Don't mind my reaction. Don't mind my reaction. That's my idea. You know, I moved my stream times to have like two time zones, to catch two time zones, and one for Aussies. And you're here. I'm so glad when you're here. I'm so glad when you're here. Actually, because of that reaction. Because of that. Okay, so we gotta. I don't really want to touch that without a need of using it. Okay, let me just do a quick thing in here. Okay, nice. Yeah. Do you know Eddie? Do you know Eddie from The Last of Us? Okay, I need to get some eyes in here. Which eye I think is more scary? This time I also can make an eye that is going to be a bit red, like this one is also red. It's red and scary at the same time. So I'm gonna make this one. I'm gonna use this eye. Kangaroos are from Australia. Oh, I know. I know. I have been there. I stayed there. I lived in Australia. No, I didn't. But I would. I'd like to visit it one day, but just for like short visit, for a short trip at the time when it's not too hot. And in a place where it doesn't have a lot of kangaroos. Eddie, if you read this, bring Sana on TikTok. Why do you think he reads this? You can see his human chat. I think he doesn't read this. It isn't like he's not secretly watching my stream. Imagine secretly watching the stream. You know. So no one knows what are the guilty pleasures. Driving in Australia is confusing because of the sides, because it's different sides. You know what I was thinking? If I would be in a different country and I had to change the sides of driving, I don't know if I would be able to do that because it seems to be too hard. How can you like rewrite your own settings? Like I don't know if people from other like if you ever tried that, but for me driving on another side, it's like brain breaking experience. He does lurk occasionally. He does lurk in chat occasionally, but I don't think he's. I think he doesn't really watch. He's just. I think he's just like a bot or something. I don't actually think it's him. I'm trying to make a little eye, not the usually ways I do. It's easy. You'll get used to it quickly. You get used to this quickly? What? No way, I can't imagine that. I can't imagine this, no. Okay. Crossing the road is trippy. Never done driving. Would be a weird experience. Crossing the road. How is it with the road crossing in here? Okay, so the mushrooms. So the mushrooms. I think instead of like touching this part of the lighter, I might just do all the mushrooms here on this part and then glue it on there to have like. I just think that it's going to be way easier that I'm gonna just glue it on the thing. So first I need to make all of the mushrooms, and then I can. We can do again this mushroom that is the cordyceps one, the biggest cordyceps one. Port of Sydney, 1,000 pounds for Spain. I ain't flying that far. No, it's very expensive to go there. Yes, to go in Australia or to go to China. China is also very expensive. You're gonna like die of how much it is. Are you kidding me, Xana? Don't ruin it, bro. It's totally Eddie. I think maybe it's like, you know, guys who have similar nickname, but you know, with instead of like E, it's L. The only confusing thing is that you have to enter the card on the other side. Driving is the same. If you see it on the inner side to the of the road, you're driving correctly. You have done that already, or oh yeah, you went to Australia for a month. Oh yeah, I remember that. In London, they paint arrows on the ground, telling pedestrians which way to look so they don't get hit by cars. Really? But why do they do this? Cause why? They have the lines where to look at the pedestrians road, but aren't they gotta do this for cars? Aren't they have to do this for cars? I'm making right now the this future this thing, this mushroom, this big mushroom. You just turn your head left, and then the left, right, left, right. You're experiencing the card to come from one side, but then it's another side. Oh, yeah, it's confusing. I don't think he has big enough character limit to me to tell you what I need to be happy. We need so many things to be happy. Maybe that's the problem. Because all the tourists look the wrong way. They take care of the tourists. Look at them. What country that you know of that take care a lot about the tourists? Like, you know, in the tourist, well, I think New Zealand. Honestly, I think New Zealand is the one that take cares of the tourists for some reason. I think they're being really. Lately, everything has been shit. I think usually, you know, if you think shit, then the shit comes to you. That's usually what it is for me. So. Okay. Are those enough? Maybe like a few more that are a bit smaller. I would say, but I don't want to trauma dump. Hopefully you're okay. Well, life is not a box of cookies. Sometimes it's a box of shit. Hi, you're Giga Chef. I would totally take care of tourists named Coxic. What makes you think that about New Zealand? Well, their like touristic areas are very well thought through. You know, the nature places and everything. Like the places where you can drink some. It's not only for tourists; it's also for the living people in here. But still, you know, like in the touristic, for example, like walkways, like in the forests, they make that so beautiful. Maybe it's not only for tourists. Maybe it's also for the people who live in New Zealand that they walk on there. But you know, it's a more or less a touristic path to go through, and they have it so beautiful. You know, they put like all the protections to this. Simple things, but so important at the same time. I'll say one thing if you're okay with me doing it. If you want, you can. Kiwis are hospitable, nice people. Kiwis. Oh, adorable. Adorable. I hope they're not offended the way how they're like Kiwis. I hope they're not offended to hear that, right? I mean, it's only because like, you know, people get offended too quickly on everything nowadays, but in general, I hope they're not offended with being Kiwis. I don't know. That's an adorable thing. I would love to be named Kiwi. It's very adorable, actually. It's very sweet. Kiwi. Hello, I'm Kiwi. I'm Kiwi. It sounds so good. Very good name. I would like to go to New Zealand to see it, but I think it's just a very tidy, very beautiful, very tidy. And I damn want to, you know, meet up with all those talkative Australians. I would love that. I would love that. Not Australians, the Kiwis. I would love that because I heard a lot about them talking, and I heard a lot about Italians talking. But in general, in Italy, nobody talked to me. But I want to have that experience with the, you know, talking to locals, like what they think, what they talk about, you know, then talk politics with them. Oh. Kazi as well. I hope she's gonna be back soon. It's very bad. It's very bad. I hope she's gonna be back soon and nothing, you know, bad happened. Nah, it's normal. They are also known as a who? A ship who? But that's not good, but they still laugh about it. Ship who? I'm surprised there is not a clip of Oksana doing the what, sorry? Okay, now the time to sculpt the mushroom. I actually thought that I did a bit of a mistake, that it was all even. But I think those mushrooms, they have this kind of side right there. Yes, I gotta make it like this, you see? And then only do the lines. It's gotta be perfect this time. I did it once as a training and I gotta make one perfect. It was a good first try, but Google it, it's funny. I know, well, if I'm gonna have some ship porn right now, I'm gonna blame you for real. I swear to God, I'm gonna send some curse on you. If it's gonna be some ship porn. Oh, it's not. Oh, it is. Is it beer? Wait a second, it's actually a fucking a ship. You guys are insane. You won. You won. There is a ship apron with the oh sheesh. Okay, I'm gonna copy the image for you. Let me just quickly pass it in here to see if it's the right thing. You guys gotta see it. If you don't see it, it's your fault. Watch this here and you here. There's no way they're cool like that and they don't get offended. I mean, that's how people should be. People should be laughing about stuff, not like, you know, like go crazy and defensive, you know, like, oh, you named me wrong color, or that's wrong gender. No, it's gotta be, you gotta laugh about that. I think, in my personal life understandings, just laughing. Laughs makes this life better. So the texture. The texture. This is it, my dears. You saw everything now. This is what they are in New Zealand. This key is for yeah. um, she doesn't know that I put a tracker in the necklace I gave her. You put for real tracker in the necklace? This is insane. I think I'm adding myself a bit of a work for doing this, you know, separating the top part. But this is how I saw the actual mushrooms be. They have this top part separated. Alright, so this is how it's going to be. I will paint this a bit later. For now, I'll just put it... So this is... It's gonna look... It looks pretty weird, but I think it will make sense later as I'm gonna like paint it or fold it a bit. It's gonna make sense that this part is a bit separated. It's gonna make... I think... Or maybe not. Or maybe yes. Off the bat, peace. Sleep well. Thank you for watching very much. Thank you. Hope you're gonna come back one day again. I hope you will. Alright, see, so it's gonna go here. Stay there. The first mushroom is ready. Now the other few. Let's go. Maybe I'm not gonna make... this looks so hard. It looks cool. Thank you, thank you. I'll need to learn the name of those mushrooms to tell. Can you guys, on the clicker, if you go to the Last of Us, on the clicker there is a mushroom on their head. The question is, what's the name of this mushroom? Is it actually just cordyceps? Is it just the way cordyceps grew up? Do they have the same in the real life? I know they have the same cordyceps. There was a thing that people once, I think people found the way. I don't know if that's the cancer or that's the tumor, but they give the... They put actually... There's something about the cordyceps, like no joke. People put the cordyceps in the human body and it does something with the cancer. So it prevents the cancer from spreading or something. So The Last of Us is not far away from us, my dears. The Last of Us is not that far as you think. If one day somebody will say that this is the way to cure the planet, don't believe that shit. You saw the game. You saw what happened in the game. You saw what happened in the game. It's gonna be the same thing. don't use cordyceps for anything in your body. Don't put it in your body. Movies put a huge impact into the thinking of people. So, better to not make... There are some people who are making, you know, documentary movies or like based on the real story movies that are so not real. Like the Exorcism. They said like based on the real story. And it is based on the real thing, but it's not like it happened that people been lying about this. Yeah. Here, I have another mushroom. I hope I'm already dead for the mushrooms takeover. Why not? You would not want to take a look at how it all looks like and how everybody starts like screaming. You just say you take mushrooms. I don't take mushrooms, no. No, I don't. Do you? If you don't mind, maybe you're missing out a little bit. Missing out just a tiny bit. Impact this. It doesn't sound fun. No, it does. It does. Like in the movies, you can see already the ways how to make it through. Just be ready. I'm sure in the USA there are some people, you know, who are waiting for the apocalypse. They have the full garage full filled with all those surviving things, and I think you can just rob them and that's it. And you have all the things yourself. Based on the true story, the town in the movie already actually exists. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. The tones really exist in the story. Based on the real story. We actually saw demons. Yeah, you shouldn't believe that. When they say based on a true story, it doesn't mean it's true. But some stories that actually based on the real story, people don't believe them. And be like, that's all fake. But it is real. Sometimes. Another one is ready. Woohoo! Okay, I have a bit more. Actually, I don't understand why I have... Let me just calculate it in my head quickly. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty okay. This time, these mushrooms are going to be a bit chaotic in the size. I gotta calculate of how much time it's gonna take me to make one lighter with painting it and with sculpting it to see of like if it's actually worth to work on it. Because sometimes when I do something, when I'm thinking about making some type of like art pieces, I'm thinking if I'm gonna make them, if I'm gonna like count of the hours of how much I spend on this, it's going to cost millions. So I'm thinking about not gonna make it then. Not gonna make it. It's them too much. Coetitic, sorry, size. Okay, what? Sorry, what? Is that the mushroom that I'm making right now? Coetitoriking? Is it the mushroom I'm making? Do you guys ever eat not home, like lunch somewhere, like business lunch somewhere? Or you always eat at home? Yes, it's the mushroom that I'm making. Kuyeochitu. Oh, Jesus. Love from India, thank you. Oh, jeez. Thank you very much, thank you. This is so kind. Alright. 4 done. I'm thinking like here you can't really see on the inside. I mean no, you actually can. So it makes sense to paint it from both of the sides. It makes sense, but it's still hard. Alright, my lazy ass already thinking about like what to do to make it easier. What you create? I'm making a lighter case. A lighter case for the lighters. Where The Last of Us inspired. The zombie inspired. Sometimes I want to make something beautiful to take a photo of that already. To take a photo of that and post it every and be like, look what I've done. But usually, I need to make like 100 of them to it turn out really good. Even though that, like for example, clay, that's something I've been working for a very long time. But still different techniques and shit. The peach looks cool. The peach? Are we talking about peach? The peach? I saw people making phone cases like this. You know, phone cases that look also with mushrooms and shit. Also with polymer clay. I saw that. People make it first, not bake it on the case, just make it off the case. Then put it in the oven on a glass sheet and then put it on the phone case later. It looks pretty decent. I actually thought about doing this too, but you need to have like not very moving case, and I don't know what glue you can use for the case like this, because you know that phone cases, they are very flexible, and not very, but some of them like are still flexible, even though they're not very flexible, even though they are out of strong plastic, they're still flexible. So I was thinking about making it too, but I don't know what phone case to take. That's a cool lighter case. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm working on another one now, on a bit bigger version. As flexible as you, I wouldn't say that I'm very flexible. I wouldn't say that it's something that I could be proud about. No, definitely not. I'm not definitely flexible. A diamond case in the oven. You don't, well, not the diamond one, just the polymer clay sculptures one. Yeah. I think on the smaller ones, I don't need to do the both sides. I think I need to do only one side because you can see the second side. Or maybe you can. No, I don't think you can. Okay, this is even the smaller version. Looks very decent. Looks very decent. I'm looking at it and I see it. Gotta run, have fun. How about Wacky? Thank you for watching. Have good time at work and easy day. Thank you for watching that early once again. Thank you. Jesse, did you fall asleep? I just want to know who's out of the soldiers is still here. The soldiers, I mean the ones who wake up very early to watch the stream. Are you still there? Okay. The mini one. Eldorco, how was your day going? You didn't even say hello. You just gonna type in here. You don't even say hello, I'm here. Did you miss me? How about saying that instead of just speaking? Eldorco? I think when I'm gonna show this already ready result, you're gonna go scream of how beautiful it is. Well, I'm just actually hoping for this. I don't know if this actually gonna work. But I'm still, you know, hoping. I also need to do the pimples. And then the painting. And the last one. I saw them having this side here around. I saw them having this on the real photos. Hi, excited. I have been in the meeting and then doing some trades in 212. I was miss you, my little cocksack. Hello there, Dolka. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's good that you have been working the whole morning today in the work meetings. Even if you're a landlord, it seems like you never have a time to kind of like relax. Actually, you're always always working. Is there a time that you can stop already? That you stop and you don't need to do this anymore? So, the next thing that I'm gonna do is probably I'm gonna do. Not sure about mushrooms actually. I'm actually not sure about mushrooms. I was thinking about like doing mushrooms and I put the very thin layer of clay on top of them to them to look like they're grown up from the skin. But I don't know. That seems to be so hard. Like the idea is cool, but the realization might take ages. Like let's just try to see if it's actually gonna work or not. So imagine if I have how big is the mushrooms? Okay, this is pretty much big. So let's try to make it. So the mushroom gotta be more or less like this. Tilted more or less to the top. Like that. And let's say another mushroom in here. I don't know if it will make sense at all. But let's try. Only the retired and dead can rest, and money can be freedom. But it's often more responsibility and more in terms of how to use it. Well, at what time do you want to retire? At what age? At what age do you guys retire in Germany? I don't know, how is it in Germany? At what time in Germany do you retire? Like, is there a legal year that you gotta get the money paid? And in what cases do you get a lot of money paid? Like, do you know, like when some like in the USA, for example, the cop. If you're the cop in the USA, I think if you're retired, you get a lot of money. You get a lot of money, a lot of retirement money. And I'm just curious, what do you gotta do in, for example, Germany to retire and to get so much money? Do you gotta work as a cop too? Or be immigrant? 67, but it will go up further. 67, I see. I see. But still, what to do to get more money as a retired person? What to do? When do I get a lot of money paid? Take over the government. Mr. Gregorio, good luck to you. You want to take over the government in Canada? I mean, out of all countries, Canada? You picked to rob Canada? How about the other ones? I can retire now, but it will look strange at my age, and I wouldn't do anything after. Well, but no, I mean, the government, is the government gonna pay you money or not? I'm talking about the government way, not anything else. I'm talking the actually. Why are my mushrooms are so tilted? Let me just put them right, at least like this. It's a bit of an issue to retire early with the government. Well, they don't want to give you money early. And what if you're, for example, invalid theoretically, but this won't work? Oh. What's the minimum retiring wages in, for example, in the USA? Well, in Russia, for example, it's 70 euro per month. For UK, it's currently 66 for both men and women, but it's set to rise 67 by 2028 and 68 by 2044. 68 by 2044? How old am I? Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm going to be 43 at 2044. Not 68. Wait a second, I'm being scammed. I'm being absolutely scammed. This is wild. 38 should be... You die when you die, you sleep when you die. Yeah, no, but still. For example, working until you're like 70. Like, I'm talking about that because there are a lot of taxi drivers that are very old. And I'm looking at them and be like, dude. What if he's like gonna drive and then get a heart attack or something? And they stink. I don't like that. By the time Oksana retired, the government will try to give her a pension at 82. I mean, no joke, my dears, for real. By the time when I retire, probably. Like, no joke, probably. Look at those mushroom creatures that I made. So, the idea is I'm gonna put on top a thin layer of clay. And then it will be kind of like working. People here just start collecting bottles when they retire. 8 cents per bottle, huge gain. It's actually very good that you get paid for the bottles. It's really cool. Thinking about like how to do the veins inside here on the mushrooms. Is there a chance? Or maybe this is right on the... I don't really understand how to make it. So I have mushrooms and I need to make a little tails to the mushrooms. To them to have roots that goes a little lower. And I don't know how to make it that it's not too thick, that it's realistic. And by looking at the realistic photos, it's going to be a pain in the ass to me to make it. So I'm thinking of how to do this a little more like easy. Arts and crafts streams won't be easy with shaking hands and arthritis in your ATs. What are your plans for later? It's a great question. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have an OnlyFans. There was a grandmother, I don't know how real she was, but there was a grandmother that was playing CSGO and like a lot of different games, and she was really good at it. So, so it makes you think. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do later. Just play games. No, I think that of course, like I mean, so like some people here already will not exist in general because it's, you know, a lot of years. Like imagine I'm 87. If we make the calculation, somebody gotta be the 120. So just trying to make it look beautiful. Try to keep that down, Mr. Gregorio. Honestly, no idea what you're talking about. Wacky will still be here when I'm 87. When I'm 87, there's no way. He's probably gonna be there if he's gonna like be taking some, I don't know, pills, some specific pills. Maybe then. His PC will always be logged in. Do you know how creepy it is that his PC will always be logged in? This sounds so creepy. But it's like, you know, it's like a movie worth. Worth a real movie to be written about. There were some like very cringe movies that are related to, you know, streams, related to the vloggers and vloggers. All those movies are so cringe. So, yeah. Well, my dears, I think that I'm not really like making it. I spent only an hour for making all this. I gotta understand like how to make that a little faster, because if it will be the same way, I think that I will be finishing only one in like 3 hours, which is unacceptable. I hope these guys aren't taking Viagra to watch you. That would be too weird. And you're just taking the thing of Viagra. Maybe the eye gotta be like this. I was thinking about like playing with the different like eye closing, but I think I'm just gonna do the simple one. The simple one. The shrooms are slow. They're taking ages here. They're taking like real ages. But look at the texture though. I'm very proud. Look at the texture. Those look like real mushrooms. Look at the texture, please. So, but anyway, usually when I do things like for gifts, I don't think about the time because it's a gift. Like, why would I think about the time? Just out of curiosity still. Well, say that I like it, I don't know, but it's fine. I think I should remove the bottom part. I think without the bottom part it's easier and it's better. Well, but I think we can do this on the next stream already, when we have a bit more time. Anyway, thank you for watching the stream. I'm gonna go to the post office to pick up a mold for epoxy, because they are gonna close at 2. So, my dears, I think I'm gonna end the stream now. I did pretty good. I'm happy with the mushrooms that I've done. And just the only problem is that I'm worried that it's going to be too loose on the lighter. I'm worried about this. But otherwise, I think that it's going to be good. If it's going to be tight, then it's fine. But if it's going to be too loose, then I might have troubles. So I think what people need to be pappy is a goal. Yeah, but it's second stream today. Yes, today is going to be. Sorry about yesterday. I had some painful experience with my girly periods. I could not do things. Oh, thank you very much for 5 gifted. What is this? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's a very early Christmas gift. Thank you very much for 5 gifted. How are you today? How are you doing? Thank you. What a great end of the stream. Oh wow. Gotta go happy to the post office. The post office is so dumb. I went yesterday at the post office. It's like it says that it works until was that until 11, and I went there at 9 and not 9, it was like I don't know when I asked crazy, actually, I'm not sure. But yeah, I went there and they're like, oh, we closed. I'm like, what time are you working? They're like, times are different now. It's a the Christmas week is different time. And I'm like, okay. So I gotta go there until 2. So my dears, thank you so much for watching this stream. Thank you so much for your activities. Thank you so much for talking to me. Oh, my art for cooking is ready. Thank you so much for watching this stream. Thank you so much for your activities. Thank you so much for talking to me. Oh, my art for cooking is ready. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. I'm gonna see you a bit later today. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna show you my mold that I'm gonna receive from the mail today a bit later. I hope it's going to be good and high quality of the latex. Sakura is happy with this post office, girl. Definitely. Guys, send in shit to Coxy Glover so I can go, so I can finish and end the stream. Ready to check Coxy Glovers, okay? It is more or less necessarily a replacer. Thank you for the replacer. Anybody else? The Coxy Glover? Thank you, Aldorka, very much. Thank you. Alright. I don't feel good when you're not sending the Coxy Glover. I'm like, oh no. Oh no, they're mad at me. But whatever. I'm just gonna send it myself. You know, if I reached already the limit of 500 don't bad. Like this. Look, learn from me. Oh, well, my dears, thank you very much for watching anyway. I'm gonna see you at the evening time, and I hope we're gonna finish these later. Or maybe not. With this movement, I don't think we are gonna finish the lighter, but we're gonna hope for the best. Thank you, and bye-bye. Replacer.